All right. All right, all right. We starting. Oh, there we go. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that up in there. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. What a good waiting period. I came back to 7 people. Hello. Hello, everyone. What do we got? We got Frost. What's up? We got my moderator. We got Chap. Come watch and be... I was still setting up. Yeah, Dylan Burns is on the other side, so I'm going to have to put some effort in tonight. And Dusty's on the other side, so it's not going to take that much effort. Powder Dusty hasn't given anyone a challenge since he tried to arm wrestle his wife. Maybe at this point, man. My flat bench was 325 a couple of years ago, but I haven't been to the gym in a while. I keep pulling muscles in my fucking back. Oh, is that right? Let's see what that fucking queer's up to. Oh, he's not online. Okay, so he's just watching. But no, Dylan can throw down. I will say, Dylan is not a walkthrough like Powder Dusty is. He's a smarter dude. I'm ready to go, but I'm gonna have to bring my A game for him. I gotta pull up a couple more of those court cases we were arguing about yesterday. Let me pull that fucking thread up. My last little bit here of debate prep. Okay, yeah, the open-handed shove. I already got Graham v. Connor stuff ready to go. Legality of lawful resistance to law. You have to show excessive force, and very rarely does the lowest level of police force, which is open-handed force, result in excessiveness. It's usually very, very rare for that to happen, and impeding officers, creating more dangerous situation, and ignoring legal commands or lawful commands are 3 things that violate that. Graham v. Connor, objective reasonableness test. Okay. Where's my Graham v. Connor part? We got Hybel v. 6th Judicial District of Nevada, and that's the case that shows detainment with hands-on force or obstructing a roadway. Detainment for hands-on force for obstructing a roadway. Causing danger to the officers. What else did I have? Graham v. Connor is about Terry stop. Or Terry v. Ohio's Terry stops. That's not relevant to the discussion. Though it's non-binding, as Pentuple showed, the reason why it's still used as a parameter, even though it's non-binding to Minnesota courts, is because it defines a constitutional question Keep arguing in my chat. It's good for the algorithm. Okay, turn up your mic. Hold up, we'll do that right now. Yeah, every time I run a fucking update or whatever, it turns my mic volume down. So there we go. Can you hear me? How are we looking on the sound? Okay, good. Penis! That's good. All right, cool. I was just getting my Supreme Court, or my case law. We're going to talk about Graham v. Connor, Hybel versus 6th Judicial District Court in Nevada, and those are going to be what justifies the police to use hands-on force when somebody is creating a situation that is dangerous to the officers and impeding their ability to do their duty. And those are what set the rules. Then we got some hypocrisy points, just so I can show hypocrisy or get them to admit things that are bad for their arguments. We got some good arguments prepped and ready to go. Up in the tank. Since I've been able to parse this argument out with several people in the past, I think I'm ready to go on this bitch. What else we got? Let me look through any more of these grok threads here. This is the one for the bitch that got shot in her car. Renee Good, so it also talks about, that's where Tennessee v. Gardner comes in. Tennessee v. Gardner and Tulsa versus v. Billiot. So Christy Nome said yesterday that the FBI is actually now leading the investigation into the shooting. So that's good news for objectively reasonable people. Yeah, Graham v. Connor talks about the totality of the circumstances. Where is that at? Okay, we got that in the notes. Tennessee v. Gardner. All right, the SCOTUS case. September 2025. Nome v. Velasquez Perdomo. That's what I need. Where's our link, Jake? Let's pull up Jake's fucking thing. Let's see, what else do I need? Okay, what else I got? Signal chat. I don't need much of that yet. Tennessee v. Gardner. Tennessee v. Gardner is again about fleeing suspects in a car. Oh no, it's not. That's Billy. It's about them in a car. This is just if they're fleeing and unarmed but could pose a dangerous threat, they can be killed by being shot from behind. The fleeing felon rule was common law at the time, and this was a limitation of it. But I don't think we're going to need that unless we really get into the other one. Whistleblowing alone. We got Graham v. Connor. Got it already. Ba ba ba. That's about speech. Actively filming in a roadway. Turner v. Driver. That's the one I'm looking for. Turner v. Driver. Turner actually won the case. Okay, that's what we want. Turner v. Driver. Where the officers retained qualified immunity when a man stepped into the roadway filming. Self-defense. Ah, they're gonna know that one's coming. That's the self-defense law, and what set the rule for that? Okay, let's go over to Jake's channel and see if he's popping off yet. Hey, it's all... Ukali decides who in chat is acting appropriately or not. Yeah, it says 7 p.m. This boy late. He is on CP time. Alright, let's troll Twitter then. How about we do? Let's take a look. Damn, people are fucking clicking on this shit like crazy. Let's mute that son of a bitch. Because I don't give a fuck. Oh, I know exactly where you're going. Teriak is going to be getting under their skin while I come in with the facts and knowledge. So we'll see how that goes. That's the Gibbs and I strategy. Gibbs goes in, just pisses them off, makes Prime have a meltdown, and I come in and just kind of clean up with the statistics and set everything straight, and they're too angry by that point to have that type of conversation. It just makes me look good and them look awful. It's a good 1-2 punch. Oh, look at this bitch. Indicted. Don fucking Lemon. In all of these cases, the information was deemed secondhand or invalid. I mean, this is the notes. I do not think Biden's FBI would have not charged Trump with something from these documents if they had anything from it. And I don't think the exact opposite. Like, the Trump administration would have charged Biden in the first term if they had anything in it. Like, it's just kind of silly to suggest otherwise. Oh, that's an interesting one. Let's go through that. This right here, this poll. So out of these issues, there's a, this is where the public falls down on, like, generally just the major issues that people vote on. But let's look at, like, 2024's top 5. Economy, immigration, inflation. Those are the top 3. Depending on the exit poll, they go in different orders, but it was generally economy, inflation, and immigration as the top 3. Republicans are in charge of all 3. Number 4, healthcare costs. Democrats have that. The next highest generally is crime, national security, or what's not on here right now, foreign policy. So out of the top 5 issues from last election, one's missing, 3 are the Republicans, 1's the Democrats. I think that puts them in a very good spot for the next presidential election. I don't think it says that much about the midterms. Oh, this is the best. This shit's hilarious.
You're okay. We're gonna get this on. Everybody just stay still. Get that block thawed out. The fire's working on it. See that steam? It's melting quick.
This is definitely not AI.
Little man, bubble time. You're doing great. Let's get under your chin.
Look at that. Oh, look at that guy.
It's a shake.
Look at it.
Just some fettuccine Alfredo. Look at that.
This is totally not AI.
That's fancy stuff. Mount just like we practiced.
Oh, look at him go!
Give it a little puff of air. We'll slide for you. Ready? Nice. That's a note. Let's try another one.
This is definitely not AI.
I wonder if we'll ever see him again. Oh, I think he's back. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Look at you. You came back. I missed you, little guy. You hungry? Whoa, wait.
Oh my goodness. See? Definitely not AI.
Gosh, buddy, your head's stuck in ice. Hang on. It's okay. I'm right here.
Yeah, it's always funny to see the left wing call the right wing Nazis and say they're Gestapo and the people they're going after are Anne Frank, and then the next fucking day get on the phone with them and say, "Wow, we had a wonderful phone call. It was very productive, and we're going to work together." Oh, look at the traffic cop here. Self-appointed traffic cop. Come on through, we're just illegally filming. You can drive, Oh, there's the ICE officer coming to get him out of the road. You can't see it, but I believe he pushes that woman. And then she goes back into the road. Oh, this is going to be one of my points tonight. This is also pretty interesting. Criticizing the government, marching through the city streets with, without breaking the laws, shouting slogans. Blocking government officials from doing their job, -51. Disrupting the worship of service, -59. Using your car to block traffic, -63. Making physical threats against elected politicians, -69. So generally protest is very liked and rioting is very not liked. Come on, Jake, you fucking bitch. What is it? Napoleon? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even look who I retweet half the time. I just look at what they write. I don't know what you're talking about, Landon. Look at how thick the Atlantic is. Look at that curvy bitch. Thick-ass Atlantic Ocean. Flat earthers take that. Oh, God. First of all, I'm not a pedophile. Just to get that out of the way, I am, however, a libertarian. Yeah. Where is this fucking dude? The average libertarian take is nothing because they don't contribute anything to society besides stupid ideas. But I'm going to start rolling up to libertarians' houses and robbing them. What are they going to do? Call the cops? Fuck you. Yeah. I guess I'll fuck around for a little bit. Let's go play a Battlefield while we wait for this late ass motherfucker. Or, oh, that's for work. Whoopsie. Lazy Mexican. You know, a coder's best friend is AI and Google. What's that website? Fucking Stack Overflow. I use Stack Overflow so fucking much when I'm programming. But now I can just use AI. Ugh, fuck, I keep yawning. I just made dinner for the family. They were here until about 15 minutes before I went live, and it was a little bit of carbs, so I'm yawny, but I'll get over it. Ooh. Nice, nice, we take it. You know, historically, nations that have, you heard that? Historically, nations that have very seasoned food generally are nations that didn't learn how to preserve meats properly and didn't have any forms of refrigeration. So they were covering up the rotting taste of their food. That's why they say white people don't season their food, is because we discovered the fucking refrigerator. I told you I turned right-wing this week, so...
Alex.
¡Allah Akbar!
Yo. ¿Qué onda, amigo? ¿Qué onda?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm calling ICE.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Migra!
Pinche pendejo.
Tom Holman's gonna hear about this.
Consider everyone down there a threat. Stay alert for updates.
Where are you headed? Oh, I'm the jump leader.
You're greenlit to jump.
I'm calling ICE. You stupid ass.
They've already been notified of him.
You're stupid. I'm calling ICE. You fucking racist shit.
That's not racist. Mexican isn't a race.
Mexican is a race.
No, you're white.
It's an ethnicity, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, which is not a race, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Come on, motherfucker!
Oh my god, look at this lazy Mexican already laying down.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Watch me get more kills than you, motherfucker.
you're
Yeah.
dead. You got me killed too, trying to save you.
I didn't get you killed. You got yourself killed, motherfucker. It's a self-preservation game.
Hey, I'm not fucking pretty or good. I didn't get myself killed.
Watch, I'm gonna kill that whole squad by myself right now. Stay back, you guys.
I'm sure, but that's your gang experience. Latin Kings, orale!
Damn, we're gonna land in the ocean?
We know you guys can swim. Really? Not a fucking single box in here? Really? Reminds me of when I was a teenager. Trying to go out and pick up ladies, I'd leave with no box.
Check your mission. Alright, I need all the intel you can get on the hostiles. Secure as many beacons as you can. The more your team has, the faster they'll calibrate.
Hey, why does Mexico suck at the Olympics?
Watch your pace. The calibration won't...
I don't know.
Because
I
everyone
ain't
that
no
can
fucking
run,
athlete.
everyone can run, jump, and swim is already in the U.S.
You're fucking stupid. ¿Sí le entendiste lo que dijo?
Sí, sí lo entiendo, pendejo.
I'm a lifelong Clinton Democrat that's
You're
recently
what?
abandoned the left wing. I was talking to my stream. You guys are being Mexican in front of like a handful of people.
Solid work. Keep delivering like that, we'll be good.
Hey, oh, can I ask you something?
I guess. No, I don't have work for you.
No, I was gonna ask, hey bro, do you make any money off that streaming shit or what?
No, I have an adult job. I do it for fun.
So how many followers do you have to have for you to start making some money out of it?
I think YouTube is 500, Twitch is 200.
So you do it on Twitch or what?
YouTube. Twitch is very anti-Israel, and I stand for the Jewish people.
What do you mean anti-Israel?
They let terrorists propaganda on their shit, so I don't fuck with them.
Oh, okay. So you do YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And how many followers you got? How many people you got watching right now?
Oh, less than 200 followers. I just do it for fun.
So you got 200 people watching you right now?
No, there's 10.
Out there.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Nah.
How many have you had watching at once?
When I go on bigger channels, I think about 12,000. Last time I was on the Crucible doing a debate there.
Okay, so you make money depending on the account, or how does the money start generating?
Once you get enough followers and enough view time, it's just how many people view your shit. So just keep people watching, keep entertaining them. I do political debate, so it's very scarce that I get people that are interested for a long amount of time.
So is it hard to start making money out of it, or what?
No, not really. You have to put the effort into it. You just make clips and shit like that, and eventually people can start watching. Oh, I love that.
I think I might start doing that shit, bro. A lot of people, bro. I've been playing Battlefield for years, bro. I've been playing from Bad Company up ahead, Bad Company 2. You ever play Bad Company 2?
No, this is the first Battlefield I played since I was like a teenager.
Oh, you play Call of Duty or what?
No. I played Tarkov. Oh, I hear footsteps right outside our building. On the map, check the map.
Yeah.
Enemy helicopter down. Antenna synced. Begin decryption.
Coming to a quest.
I'm amazed about how many people actually fucking like watching it and not playing it.
Oh, I mean, I play to watch people that are good at it so I can steal their technique from them.
Right.
Keep your distance from those flames. Safety zones marked.
I'll tell you something, downtown is always a good place to land at, bro, because there's a lot of missions and they're all close by.
A lot of people of color downtown, though. It's rather violent.
Yeah. We've been getting like third place, second place this past 4 games.
No, I don't spurg. I tend to try to give good faith debate. Right here.
Heads up. New mission incoming. Check your briefing.
Okay.
Contact! Hostile troop sighted!
On us. They're 300 meter. At 300, they're at 300.
Yeah, one's down.
Weather drop rolling in.
The other one's down too.
Nice.
That's a squad wipe.
Oh yeah, I do. Not only is he he's the only mom on the channel because I trust him. Sometimes I close my eyes and fall backwards into his arms. Oh, nice. Real sniper.
Hay un carro, viene un carro.
See, amigo, see.
Alright, new mission is up.
Oh, artillery.
Get inside the building.
Contact! Hostile troop sighted!
Come through, Kyle. Let's take top 4.
Where are these cabrones at, amigo? Oh no!
Hey, you stay with me!
They're right in the bottom of us, bro.
Hey, look at me, stay with me! Let's move!
Oh, another artillery.
Strike in your vicinity.
Oh, okay.
They're shooting at me from east.
¿Dónde estás?
Yeah, I
60
see
east.
it. I see it.
Hay otro abajo. Abajo hay gente,
Fucking building. I don't see him. What building are they on?
Review your briefing.
Están abajo de nosotros, güey,
Sí, abajo hay gente.
Thanks, we got it. Strike inbound.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
To an airstrike. Clear out.
Sube, sube.
No
sube.
mames, güey, subieron al techo, de un de rooftop.
Don't leave friendlies waiting. Get them back in the fight.
Let's get to a thing. So we can get Puta Madre Maricon back up.
Got your message. Reinforcements incoming. Hold tight till they redeploy.
I got you, Puta Madre Maricon.
Thank
Hey,
you, bro.
what up, Rubber Ducky? The guy I keep fucking, getting wrong with Duck. That Duck dude's a fucking nutcase, so...
Be ready. Teammate is redeploying and might need you to secure
Alright,
this
there we go.
area.
Where?
Al lado, ¿no?
Yo no sé, amigo. Migra!
Pasa de verga, ¿no? Ey.
Basura!
Vente pa' acá, basura.
No thank you, I'll have the beef. Well, I was a left-winger before they went fucking crazy. When, like Dave Chappelle was accepted on the left wing and racist jokes were kind of funny and we pushed the boundaries and things like that. Now that they're all a bunch of woke-skull fucking queers, I don't really care much for the left wing anymore. And one of the last few things holding me there was that they were anti-insurrection, but that ended about last week, so...
I need plates, where's plates?
Aquí están.
Vente pa' acá.
What's more authentic, guys? Taco Bell or Chipotle?
Authentic?
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Those are your only two options.
Chipotle, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta go Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Okay, my chat
Yeah,
is
them
loud.
them tacos from Taco Bell are not even close to being a taco, bro.
Any more questions for authentic Mexicans? You guys let me know.
Reposition. Move now.
What's your least favorite group from South America and why is it Puerto Ricans?
Wait, what? Repeat that again?
What's your least favorite group from south of the American border and why is it Puerto Ricans?
Your area.
It's not Puerto Rico.
That's good work. Keep digging out there and secure everything you can find.
I like Colombian bitches, bro.
I do like adobo seasoning.
Mission board is
Por la
clear.
izquierda.
Neutralize threats.
Oh,
Stay in
we're
the
gonna
fight.
turn right.
Nothing you can't handle.
Got him! Oh, he didn't go out. I hit him, he didn't have armor left.
That area looks sketchy.
Okay, where is this fucking dude? There he is.
Cógetelo.
Pobrecito, ¿no, güey?
Sí.
Entra uno, vete. Pobrecito. ¿Qué onda, paisa? ¿Qué onda, paisa? Hombre, paisa, qué pedo, paisita.
Oh no. Alright, we gotta head to a thing-a-dinger. My team's getting wrecked over here. What the fuck are they even shooting? They don't mark anyone when they shoot at them. I can't fucking see what they're shooting at. Alright, I'm going to get a thing to get you guys up, because... Oh, we don't have
De la
another
derecha
one.
también están
Never mind, there's
disparando.
not another one. You gotta ping who you're shooting with.
They're at 30, bro. Exactly at 30.
I'm not even close to you, so 30 doesn't work for me.
Fuck.
You hear him shooting over here.
Adrián, a tu derecha están también uno. Ya tengo placas.
Oh, I lit him up.
Vente para acá, mi niño. Vente para acá.
Voy.
Alright, we're only halfway through.
Vente para acá.
Sí.
Over here, this way.
The fuck is that?
This way, bro. This way.
Okay, alright, stop yelling at me. Where the fuck did you go? Okay, there you go.
Right hand side.
Yeah, I need some... Oh, I got full armor still, I lied.
Vente aquí
Oh!
conmigo.
The fuck was that?
Oh. Oh, ya. Están todos aquí.
Anti-Axis 1, check to 6.
Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Alright. Yeah, it just gives you fucking, diarrhea. Wait, is this tomorrow? Alright, well, fuck it. We're gonna find something else fun to do. Let's see. Let's go to Grid. What's Grid up to? I saw he was online. Okay, Grid starts in about 20 minutes, so that's what we'll jump on and do. Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm supposed to stop saying that. No more oh my fucking gods. I can't swear in the Lord's name anymore. My wife gets mad at me. I'm supposed to do a 2v2. I'm taking the side of ICE. I guess we'll just go over some notes then real quick. So, my opening is talking about Pretty Good and Sosa Solis, the other shooting in Minnesota that you don't hear anything about, because they showed up at his house. He ran into the house, and him and two other people came out with fucking weapons and started attacking the ICE officers. There's no way to lie about that one, so, like the other two. But then after you blame them for their direct action, the next person to be blamed is the fault of the signal chat and the politicians in the state and local areas that are telling people not to cooperate with federal law enforcement. That might be it. I'm their token left winger. I'm the pick-me. I'm a pick-me left winger because I don't side with modern day leftists. Two genders. You're all so gay. Thank you, Jake. Just show you a little brief bit here. You're gay. Learn the language or get out. Let's see who else is live. Maybe I can jump on something else while we wait. Confluence. Rinyald. I like Confluence. Let's see what he's up to. Oh my god, he's doing a third day at fucking Andrew Wilson, bro?
Over under. On 7 mine.
Over under. He's Irish, so factor in the genetics.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, he is Irish. I forgot about that. That's his worst quality if you think about it.
Irish people disgust me.
Good Irish there. Or two good Irish, Conor McGregor and
Well, you got Young Christian and you got Simple Food Toy. That's his new moniker.
So
one of my best friends that I've had for like 25 years
I think it's
is
Simple
this
Rick.
fucking guy that's like 5'2". My buddy Kyle. I was in the Navy with him, and the shortest guy ever wanted to fucking fight everybody always. Like he wanted to fight the
we
cops.
can go there. What's he
Like
up to?
he just fucking wanted to fight all the time.
He's not in his
He would
Discord,
get
though.
drunk as fuck and just want to square up on
That's
a
the
guy. That,
Napoleon complex.
dude, and he was
I
fucking
haven't watched
savage,
Destiny in
dude.
a long
Like
time, but it
I
looks
watched
he
him
is
like
fucking
beat up,
going,
like
losing his mind over Trump.
Who are you talking, Tyler? Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I was talking to my chat.
We can talk about
yeah.
Destiny if you want, Tyler. We can talk about Destiny.
I
No,
haven't
my
watched Destiny in a while.
dude, Destiny is a fucking what's he called? Homo?
No, I don't like dark.
What? You cut out. I think you probably cut
It's
out a
on
good
my
time,
phone,
depending on what you're gonna say.
But I don't use it on my computer. I like the.
I think he
I
called him
was gonna say
a
he was
Mongol.
I think he did. Well, no. See, the problem with Destiny's a nitwit. He's high
Yeah,
IQ. He just don't
he was a-
advocate it.
He was a follower of Genghis Khan, man. Way to go. Fucking Destiny's a Mongol.
I'm gonna be honest. Genghis Khan's pretty base.
Bro.
He's the only bad guy that we don't, I guess, demonize.
I like this guy, dude.
All the
That's
actual
amazing.
men's men like me. Like, who's that 60-year-old retard with sunglasses? I love that guy.
I just got requested to go crush somebody in a thing. I'll be right back.
What's that dude's name? The 60-year-old
Dude.
guy with sunglasses. That's like,
Smash his ass, bro. Good luck.
I'm gonna
Fucking-
smash his ass so hard my dick comes out his mouth hole.
Dude. Just like in the anime videos I watch.
Exactly. Like
Man,
my
now I gotta
channel's
hit.
daily life.
Now I got.
All right, where is this fucking queer? I'm in his Discord.
Oh, and the fucking the front timer like that. Dude, I love this phone. This phone was so cool. Where's the original one? They had the original one. My friend had the original one, and so I got the
Let's
second
hold this
one
down here for
The
right
original
now.
one was like this. It didn't have like an
Look at this
ES keyboard. It
hole.
was just you could flip
Look
it
at that
around.
hairline, bro. Bro could sell beachfront property.
Sick.
Bro could land a fucking airplane on that hairline.
This is the appropriate like level of phone we should have had. We should have never evolved past this. I remember my dad had this like BlackBerry smartphone from like it must have been 2015. He had one of these like full screen phones and it could like barely get a browser on it. And I remember thinking, damn, this is wild. I'm going on the internet on this phone. It was like this kind of phone. But the screen like literally clicked in. It was really weird. I don't know what model it was.
First, I gotta harass him.
It was this one. Wow.
Pet Cuckold.
That worked. It was
is what they
literally
call
this
him
phone.
now. Pet Cuckold
BlackBerry
is
with
scared.
screen that clicks. It was this
I guess
one.
I gotta change the fucking thing
This
on this.
phone. And that's exactly what it looked
Landon,
like.
spam this chat. Tell him.
Going on the internet.
Get in Discord, or he's a coward.
Wow. What an ugly fucking phone, honestly. This shit was ass. The phone sucked. Cause like you had to click the screen. That's how it works. So like you could like touch it and it would recognize you like selecting something, but then you had to click it. You had to click the fucking screen. Scared to get in your Discord? I'm in my Discord. What are you fucking talking about? Can I not hear you?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, you don't have the. Oh, you don't have the permissions. Discord. All right, hold on. Let me get my headphones on. Power, get your Discord. All right, you're in. Can I not hear you?
You fucking pent
No, I can't
cuckold.
hear you. One sec. Let me change my settings. Are you there?
I'm fucking here.
Dude, something's been up with my fucking audio settings lately. I cannot hear. I couldn't hear. I tried to play Fortnite earlier and I couldn't hear it. Okay, hello?
Hello?
Alright, yeah, it's working now.
The original BlackBerry revolutionized cell phones. But they sucked. But they revolutionized the cell phone era.
Yeah, I mean, the QWERTY keyboard thing was fucking sick. That was a cool fucking time for phones. But they did not keep up with the full screen phones. Like, dude, imagine typing on the fucking keyboard like that. Literally, every button you had to click the screen. Now everything's a brick. As it should be.
Well, looking here at my brand new iPhone 17X, is this the newest 17? The newest one. I got the newest one.
You got the iPhone Pro Max?
Yeah. Well, no big deal or anything. But
I just got the Fold 7. How skinny that is, so nice. Look at the charge port is literally as thick as the half of the phone.
There we go.
My phone is better than your phone. Your silly little toy phone, your little iPhone for kids and
Nothing you have is
boomers.
better than me.
Huh?
Nothing you have is better than me. Superior.
This
in
Fold
every way.
7 is better than your 17 Pro. I definitely have a better lighting than you. You could definitely go get a better light.
I just have.
I have 4 screens.
We
I
reorganized.
have 4 screens.
I have 2, but they're massive. They're like fucking.
Yeah, but I have 4.
Almost as big as my cock.
Underwhelming. I have 6 Crown Victory Royales this season.
Oh my! I have a Crown Vic.
Okay. I have a non-stick pan set.
Oh jeez. Does your mom
Hey,
say,
you
"Hey,
said,
I want my
you said
fucking
I don't want to.
pans back.
I didn't want to have to keep going on you.
Give me my pans back
wanna-
from my kitchen, bro. I know how to cook. I don't use non-stick bullshit."
The 4 screens, low quality 27-inch TVs. They're actually 3 of them, Landon, are the Spectre
he's on.
screens that you can get for like
What the
$90.
fuck is it called?
Non-stick
Kick.
equals
He's
eating
a kick
Teflon.
here.
Yeah, I'd be eating Teflon, and that shit makes you stronger.
My chat wanted me to come in here and own you. So
Who did?
My chat.
Who's your chat? Who
My
the fuck's in
chat?
your chat?
Somebody that is gonna go with unnamed said Jew Tuple is live. Go own him.
What username said that?
Oh, I can't tell you.
They called me fucking Jewish?
They called you Jew Tuple. Yeah.
Jew Tuple?
Yeah.
That's Landon.
No.
No, that's Landon. Oh, you're getting caught right now in real time.
Caught in 4K. No, I thought I had a debate tonight. I read the date wrong because I'm a fucking mongoloid left-wing retard.
Call me Jew-tuple.
So we should have had that conversation that we had in the fucking private call on here. That was a good one.
I was saying that for sure.
So we're having a debate tomorrow night on ICE, and I'm bringing up the fact that if you take these 3 shootings out of Minnesota, if you look at how many arrests and deportations have been started since they arrived in Minnesota, it's around 5,000, 3,000 arrests, 2,000 deportations. That's 0.1%. Even if you add them together, it's still only 0.1% of the activity that's gone on by ICE in the state, and that's only 2.2% of ICE's nationwide activity. So they're taking these 2 of these 3 events and making anecdotal claims about all of ICE based off of 0.1% of 2.2%.
Who are you debating on ICE, and what's the topic?
Dylan Burns and this fucking mouth breather named Dusty, Powdered Dusty.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to Dusty before. He seems chill.
He's chill, but I'd imagine he has trouble putting his fucking pants on in the morning. He's so dumb.
Okay. Who else was I gonna say? But yeah, what's the topic you're debating though?
ICE in Minnesota. The third one was named Sosa Celeste.
What does that mean?
We're just talking generally about ICE and everything they're doing in Minnesota. And
Does that include what like an individual officer has done?
And they're gonna try to make it about those
in like a fringe case that is not like a directive or
yeah.
So they're gonna be like, oh, this guy did this thing, this incident happened. And it's gonna be like that applies now to the greater end of deportations.
Yeah, exactly. 0.1% of ICE's activity within the state, and that's only 2.2% of ICE's activities in the country. So yeah, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna make
this
that
guy
point.
could literally have murdered Alex Pretty and said, I'm gonna murder you because you're anti deportation and I hate you. And I would still be like, we should deport people. People should be deported. Are they going to argue against deportations in general? Or are they going to say, oh, thus ICE should not operate?
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to... ICE needs to be abolished and get out of the state, yeah. Well, that's what Dusty's going to say because he's a retard. But Dylan is not a stupid person.
Is he still in the Ukraine? Wasn't he in the Ukraine? Literally in the Ukraine?
Dylan is able to hold his own.
Sure, I can help with this. First, please unlock your phone.
Is Dylan Burns in the Ukraine? Do you know?
Not right now. He's in Massachusetts.
Oh, he's back. He's back from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Why was he in the Ukraine again?
He is a journalist that covers the war, and I'm going to use that against him in this debate when we bring up Don Lemon. For Ukraine, he's a Ukrainian No, I think he's Ukrainian, but American. I don't think he's got any blood and soil ties to the country, but he is Ukrainian, and he went there to cover the war like 4 times now. He's been next to shells blowing up. He's seen people die and shit. Like, he's right in the trenches. And I'm going to use that against him. Like, bro, like, you're a journalist. Should Russia consider you a threat? No. But what if you pick up a gun and start shooting at them? Are you then a threat? Yes. Then you are doing what the people that are being killed by the Russian army are doing. You're working with them as one of them. That's why Don Lemon's going to jail. And they're going to use KKK Act up charges to make it a felony.
About that, dude. That's fucking hype that they arrested Don Lemon. It's funny as fuck.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
He's probably actually guilty of the charges. The video we saw, he's such a fucking retard. He's like, oh, tee-hee, this is our secret operation. If they see me, they're gonna know what's going on. Hee-hee.
Yeah, I can't tell you where we're going, but it's gonna be a doozy.
He's so gay.
Are you saying you like him?
He is literally gay. Doesn't he have a husband?
I don't know.
I just don't like him because he's always like, oh, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a centrist. Oh, I'm not a blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, you're always just pretending to be whatever you want. He's like, I'm a Christian. I'm like, dude, shut up. Shut up.
It really
actually, this is hilarious. video.
One of my chatters said that you're seething because Don Lemon isn't your husband. I mean, the fella. I'll say this on stream.
What's an outtake?
So, the bill that they're using to charge him with the misdemeanor punishable by up to a year is the one where, like, Democrats wanted to pass something because there were all these people blocking the entrances of abortion clinics that were religious and praying. So Republicans said, we're not going to sign on to that unless you give us something in it. So they made it abortion centers and churches. And that law that's been used 90% by Democrats to charge people going into abortion clinics using the KKK Act as an upcharge is now going to be used against Don Lemon. And if anyone bitches about it and says that they're going after their political rivals, you can just point out that Joe Biden used that shit multiple times against people illegally protesting outside of abortion or inside of abortion clinics.
Yes. You have to dunk on them on Twitter.
I will.
They try to.
Well, Wick probably has me on mute at this point.
Well, politics really is. If you're not dunking on Twitter, are you really contributing to the political conversation at all?
No, that's just for fun. The debates are what people that don't know much need to see and watch and gain things from.
Did you see? Did you watch the Andrew Wilson Rogan episode?
I was on Confluence's stream covering it for 2 of his 3 episodes. It's pretty, like, boilerplate Andrew Wilson. You're not learning much about him if you've ever, like, you know, we fucking met him. We already know his stances and all that shit. He's giving you, like, a...
Yeah, it's true. It's just, he did well. He performed well.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
A giant, massive audience. He did really good. It was interesting. I want to keep listening to his stuff. Oh my god, my bully is here.
Oh,
my bully is in chat. Here we go.
Actually.
Why are you so quiet? What are you talking through?
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look.
What's up, man?
What's up, you fucking skinny? You
I
light
know.
bulb head?
Fucking light bulb heads. Oh my god, so racist. Are we live?
We are live.
Yes, yes.
Do I get to break TOS?
You can, yes. Literally, you are invited to break TOS on my stream. If I get banned from Twitch, I do not give a fuck.
Somalians are terrible people. In fact, it's hard to even claim that they are human. With their light bulb heads, generational inbreeding, and they eat the poo-poo.
Chat, Jason's a big racist. I'm so sorry that we platformed him. Please forgive me for even being his friend. Oh, he's so racist.
I used to punch racists in the face.
Yeah. I am totally a free speech absolutist. Although, if you happen to even corrupt us racism, as I see it, because I don't understand the words you're using, I will ban you. Now we'll call you a stupid duty head the next day.
You are a stupid duty head.
Well, at least I'm not a faggot. So
That's
I mean,
true.
there is
That's-
that.
yeah. I'd rather be a stupid
There we
duty
go.
head than a
We're
faggot.
dipping our toes in the pool there with faggot. Nice. That one could get us off Twitch. Ooh, ooh. I don't know. I don't think Kit cares about faggot at all.
You know, I'm allowed to say gook now because my wife's Asian. And Zipperhead, Slow.
You're allowed to
Fish
say
Head,
gook?
Charlie, yeah. I'm allowed to say all those now. I got my
Gook.
yellow card.
I'm not as familiar with gook.
It's
Is that a specific Asian or is that just Asian?
It's just Asian in general. It's
No, it
Charlie.
isn't.
What does it mean?
Is
Where does it
No.
come from?
Gook is about Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Yeah,
Got
no
it.
one cares about the brown Asians anyway.
That's
What are
Charlie
the brown
as well.
Asians? Is that India?
Honestly, it's the Indonesians, it's the Vietnamese, it's the Laotians, it's the
Vietnamese.
Well, I know there's an ocean. Are you Chinese or Japanese?
Yeah, if you're not Chinese, Japanese, Dirty Knees, or Korean, nobody cares.
Oh, that's not.
Do you guys think there's any chance that we're wrong about North Korea and that it's actually a very like awesome and based place to live?
I fucking knew that dude was turning you into a communist.
I'm just asking. Is there a chance that we're wrong or no?
No, they're communists. We know they're.
No, but what if we live there and they're just like, dude, this is great. The fucking state protects us from all that degenerate Jewish porn.
Dude,
Amazing.
you don't understand the real important things. They named it the People's Republic, therefore not communism.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
We'll put the name aside. Put the name aside.
You're right.
You
Real
have
communism never
No,
been
we
right.
have to identify. We have to accept their pronouns, and their pronouns are peoples and republic. So you must follow it, and you must accept it and understand.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think they're communists, but I see the stepping stones. Socialism always leads to communism. So Pence going from a national socialist to a communist.
Just remember, trans women are actually men, and trans men are actually women because they're real pussies.
So about the topic we were on before, I'm curious,
Cell
Jason, do you support or not support ICE shooting people for fun? Because they're
fun?
annoying libtards.
No, not for fun. But for the
But they're annoying libtards. They're annoying libtards. I didn't just say for fun. I said also because they're annoying libtards.
No. Shut up. Yeah, I'm not a no.
Why not? This guy was like kicking the fucking car and shit. He's been there for like weeks. He was annoying as fuck, dude. You don't think ICE should just be like fucking
Put him down.
There's that guy. He's fucking annoying. You don't think they like pulled like a burnt matchstick to like, you know, oh fuck, all right, you be the one to do it. You kill him. He's so annoying. We can't stand him.
Nah. Look, honestly, I'll be 100% clear. He committed suicide by cop. Him and Rachel Good, and they got exactly what they wanted. And the black kid in L.A., he got what he fucking deserved. Shooting a fucking pistol up in the air, celebrating after New Year's. And an ICE agent puts on his uniform and runs towards the gunfire, and dude leveled the firearm at him. Every time ICE has killed somebody, it has been legitimate. Yes.
That's so retarded.
Nobody even talks about the third Minnesota shooting either, where they went to the dude's house, he runs inside his house, gets his two friends, and they come outside with weapons and attack the fucking ICE officers.
Oh yeah, they attacked him with a shovel. Yeah.
A shovel, a broom, and some other long item.
Yeah, no, he fucking earned it. That they get what they fucking deserve. In fact, what they should have done is they should have brought them back to life just to shoot them again.
Yeah, Ashley Babbitt style. They get what they deserve.
Hey, chill.
They should have won.
Like
they could have won. They should have. Well, they actually
make
won.
jokes about our fucking girl like that. Fuck you.
Look, Ashley Babbitt should have grown some better tits. That's all I'm saying.
No, don't you fucking talk about our girl like that.
Oh, it's okay.
I won't stand for that, dude.
It's okay now.
MAGA headquarters will not stand for slander of Ashley Babbitt. You guys shut the fuck up. I'll defend her
don't act
fucking
like
name
you stand
forever.
with MAGA. You were willing
Dude,
to
if you're gonna list
Trump.
all these other fucking people and retards that get fucking
Just
in police
one.
interactions that did nothing wrong,
Just
fucking
one.
Ashley Babbitt did nothing wrong.
Israel.
Fuck you.
Trump is the strongest president for Israel that's ever existed.
Shut the. Dude, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Cancel the memorandum of understanding? Is that what he's gonna do? What's he supposed to do? What is he doing that makes him? Oh, so he's so pro Israel because he photo ops with Israel.
You want the long list? Or no?
Give me literally one thing and we'll dig into it.
Okay, so when Israel went to war with Lebanon, when Israel was struck with drones from Saddam Hussein,
Alright, shut the fuck
Bush
up. I don't care. I have no
administration
idea.
would
Shut the
not
fuck
allow
up.
them
I don't
to
know
be in the
anything.
war
I don't
with
know
Lebanon
anything about
for
any of
over
this. This is
26
all gay
days.
nonsense
They told them
bullshit.
to stand down for the
Nope.
drone strike. Obama's administration, Biden's administration told them not to retaliate when Hamas attacked them multiple times, telling them not to go into Rafah, trying to withhold defensive weapons from them. Whereas Trump moved the fucking embassy to Jerusalem, declaring it the capital, something multiple presidents have promised. All sorts of shit. He's been giving them money. He's been giving them aid. Unconditional
Hold on. Let's have some real talk for a moment. One of the most base things America did under the Trump administration, 45 and 47, definitely the best. I would say 1,000% moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, the actual capital of Israel, the stated by the country itself, their capital, was a based move. The fact that so many other presidents cut themselves to the goat fuckers that are Arabs and called Tel Aviv their capital. And that's exactly what happened. It just shows that, look, Trump is weak on many things on the domestic front. He really is. If he was actually based, if the most base thing he could do is flood Minnesota with about 10,000 people and just absolutely waylay these fuckers, you know, and then arrest Tim Walz and Michael Frey. But no, on the
You've
on
been
the
getting
international
names
stage,
wrong all night. Rachel Good, Michael Frey. This is Jacob Frey, Renee Good.
okay,
This is
whatever.
funny.
See how important
This is
they are?
funny.
They're
It
so
is
important. I don't
they're
even
not
know. Their
important.
names.
I know
Look,
their names. 'Cause every
you know
time
what the
everyone-
last, you know what the last thing that went through Renee Good's head was? A copper
bullet?
jacketed bullet. Yes, it was amazing.
That's funny.
Yeah, I am. I'm sick of the
What's up,
bullshit.
Tex?
I'm tired of pretending. Fuck them all. I don't care. And honestly, like, let's actually have a serious discussion about Minnesota. Okay. What the left is doing over there is a zero-sum game. And I will tell you this. They're putting the ICE officers in a bad position because the ICE officers, the special agents, cannot lose. If they lose, then it shows that the federal government can be stood up against and defeated. They actually cannot cede ground to these fuckers. So more people will get shot if they continue this shit. Because the ICE agents are actually carrying out the will of the people. And anyone that opposes the deportation of illegal immigrants are anti-democracy. No, they're anti-democracy. No, they're automatically gay.
Yeah.
But they celebrate that shit. Look, getting fucked in the ass is like one of the most important things to their lives.
Yeah. All the men that vote Democrat are just really effeminate men or identify as women.
And look, they all take it. They all do the ATM. They all go ass to mouth directly.
Yeah. I just want to point out in the top left of my stream here, if you can see on my camera, there's a fire smoke alarm and the batteries are changed. It's like a Costco card, a symbol of being white.
That's how we know you're white and not black. That's all that means. The fact that the battery is not dead just means you're white. Mazel tov.
He is white. We're white.
He's translucent.
Good.
So
good
fucking
to be white. I like being white. You don't like it? They don't like being white?
My family has vitiligo. We're the most pure white.
I don't know about that.
It doesn't get
I
more
don't know.
white than people
I don't know if
with
that's
vitiligo.
superior gene pool stuff, but go ahead.
I mean, that's up to debate, but I mean, you got some tan there, Docky.
Hey, no, you need to be able to take the sun a little bit. Still be that good white civilized man.
However you rationalize it, mudblood.
Look,
Hey.
I don't care. I don't listen to people with inferior hairlines.
I have a good. Whoa.
I wouldn't say his hairline's inferior. It's way back there. It's obviously well established.
I'm doing all right. I'm
You
doing
some
all right.
beachfront property on that shit?
Look, bro. Me and you have the same hairline, and I'm 2 decades older than you.
Yeah, that six head is a tarmac.
Good for you, dog. Good for you. Shit.
Your face is only 50% face.
The other 50 is faux head. You make Charlie Kirk's face look more. Like, that's wrong. That's wrong. Rip Charlie Kirk and his extremely small face.
Yes, and Rip Ashley Babbitt. I don't want to let that slander go unaccounted for.
She had droopy titties.
Headquarters will stand Ashley Babbitt.
She was Renee Good before Renee Good.
No, Renee Good is so much worse.
Look, I remember hearing the shot that killed
Ashley
Ashley.
Babbitt did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong.
No, she did something wrong.
No, she did nothing wrong.
No, she actually did.
One-sided takes,
And that's okay to admit.
No, she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
What did she do wrong?
She didn't listen to the orders of a federal agent.
She didn't comply. What was that? What was that order?
Stop.
Stop
Quit
what?
breaking the windows and breaking into
She didn't know. She didn't break the windows. She was crawling through a window, and they informed her to stop.
You're
okay,
right.
look. If you're going to talk about someone,
you can't climb through windows now. Now we can't climb through windows. That's deadly force. I'm in fear of imminent deadly force because she's climbing through a window.
The deadly force is the mob.
Yeah, according to all the reports, there was actual congressmen and women in that area, and they were told, and she was told by Capitol Police to stop. She refused to. She took one in the neck. It happens. Look, when people with guns tell you to do things, do it. It's just like the rules. It's just like the rules of the road.
That doesn't mean that they can get away with whatever.
Oh no! That was a lawful shoot. And I hate
apparently because it wasn't charged, but now it's too late to.
It's not too late. There is no statute of limitations on things like that.
All right, watch these guys for a second. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Hello.
Because it could be
Hello,
charged
my
as
beautiful-
murder. There is no statute of limitations on murder.
Everywhere? That's true everywhere?
It's federal standard, yes. And in every state that I know of. I'm not a lawyer, but you know.
Well, I'm not going to look it up. But, anyways.
But look,
you actually heard it happen?
Yeah. I was on the SCOTUS side of the Capitol, and I was walking by the Senate when we heard the gunshot go off. And the guy who was with me, he like hit the ground, and I just looked at him. I said, "Fucking amateur." That was inside the building. He's like, "How can you tell?" I'm like, "What? You don't know what a gunshot sounds like? It's inside rooms versus outside."
And he's not military, I'm assuming?
No. He.
Yeah.
I was actually.
First time, yeah.
So I was asked to go there to protect him. So.
Okay.
Which was funny. The night before we did a stream, and just before, an Antifa guy came up to me and asked me for a cigarette, and I kindly told him to fuck off. And which was funny because the guy who I was with, Frank, big Christian, he's like, "You could have just given him a cigarette." I'm like, "Dude, I put my hands in my pocket to reach for something, and he punches me in the face. Those are the tactics they use." He goes, "Didn't even think about that." I said, "Yeah, that's why I'm here, Frank. You're too nice of a guy." Just little things like that.
Where did Tyler go? Did he leave me up on his stream? This guy's trying to milk me for content. Where is he?
He probably went to go, evacuate his bowels. He is still a liberal.
It's true. We're on Average Debate Enjoyer HQ. We should talk about Pentuple is definitely running on auto pentuple. Kind of true. Milk. Alright, I don't know what they're talking about. Anyways. We could talk shit about Israel because we're on Tyler's channel. He would hate that. What's the worst thing about Israel?
It's in the Middle East. I mean, honestly.
That does suck. Should we just put the Jews in Greenland? Maybe that's the play.
No.
Take
no.
Greenland, give that to the Jews. Be like, look, listen.
Look,
I know it's not the Holy Land, but it's the best we could do where you're not like literally under attack all the time.
No, see, it's actually fine that they're under attack all the time because they're fighting against inbred fucking Arabs, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to break this to you, but every Arabic country that surrounds Israel attacked them at once if they were too fucking retarded to beat a country that is literally smaller than the state of New Jersey with even less people in it. It makes absolutely no sense, but it just shows how incompetent goat fuckers are.
Druid, where are you? Come in. Do you really think it's incompetence though?
Yes.
Like Saudi Arabia could, I feel like, wipe out
No.
Israel if they wanted
Absolutely
to, but
not.
they would just never be cool with the U.S. again. We would fucking.
No, they absolutely could.
Right. You don't think they could?
I know they couldn't.
You know that they couldn't. If we,
Yeah.
if we, I'm not saying we're helping Israel. They're just like, you don't think they could fucking.
So no, I will tell you that they can't, and here's how I know.
Israel has nukes. Israel has nukes. Israel has nukes. Israel has nukes.
Yeah, but nukes are an offensive weapon, not a defensive one.
But the reason
Israel could get nuked.
The reason why Saudi could never take them is because they couldn't even take the inbred goat fuckers in Yemen, who literally use child soldiers.
Yeah, but that's a different fight. You're not glassing
No, it
it.
isn't.
No, we're talking about glass. We're talking about glassing an entire.
Saudi doesn't have. Saudi
New
doesn't have
Jersey.
nukes.
You know what's funny? We won't get banned if we talk about it and just say New Jersey instead of Israel. If we talk about this and say Israel, we'll get banned. But if we just say New Jersey, that's fine.
Saudi doesn't have
no, that's a
nukes.
state.
For
God, I
fuck's
hate
sake,
this
they rely on Pakistanis to actually do all their intellectual work.
Or Indian.
Do they?
Yeah,
Yes.
they rely on foreign imports for everything, dude.
Saudi Arabia may be one of the quote unquote richest countries in the fucking world, but they utilize literal slave labor from the third world to do everything for them because they can't even be fucked to lift an arm. Okay. They are worthless. Having worked with their military forces before, I've never been in the presence of such an incompetent and absolutely retarded group of people in my entire life. And for fuck's sakes, I've been to actual riots with leftists.
I'm just gonna be backlit to all shit just to show off the beautiful, beautiful flag.
Dude, the flag is sick. Wait, you're going? You're leaving? I just set up the cameras. Okay. Tell us about how based ICE is when they shoot civilians.
You mean soon to be called nice?
Look, you guys were the ones that were like, you and CJ are going communist because you don't think that the shooting was like totally awesome. That was
I
literally
never said
Tyler
that.
and you. No, it was Tyler and Druid.
Oh, see.
And Landon.
Hello.
Hello, man.
But no, I would literally say that CJ's activist side comes out a little bit too strong, and it confuses idiots.
What do you mean though? His activist side, just like doing the videos where he talks about his opinions like we do. Is this my activist side when I be doing this shit?
What's that?
I mean,
Like chat.
are you trying to say that CJ is not an activist?
Don't watch him here though.
No, he is an activist, but it's like, what is he? He's always doing activism when he shares his opinion.
Well, yes, that's really all anyone does when they're sharing their opinion is a form of activism. But
So I'm
he
an
actually,
activist.
Are you
Yes,
saying nigga,
you
nigga,
are.
nigga, nigga?
And
We're
you're
also
an
propagandists
activist.
too.
We're all
Why you eat so much
activists.
fried
Look at us.
chicken?
Do some music. We should do some music.
Nigga,
Should we
nigga,
throw on
nigga,
some
nigga, nigga,
background
nigga.
vibes?
Well,
Why are you naked up in my kitchen?
Do some cocaine. Hey, love that.
what other vibes we got?
You gotta get out of here. Go. You two. Go on. Go on, Mama.
Who added that to the Discord?
We might have to go on
That's crazy.
for a couple hours. Go. We haven't taken it out yet today.
There he
Dude,
goes.
remember when someone got mad at Tyler for doing the blood gang sign on stream? That shit was so funny.
Do not come.
Do not
Do
come.
not come.
I'm gonna come.
Please come.
Look at my African American over here. Look.
My high IQ African American.
Are we gonna bring back poker night?
We should, shouldn't we?
You said October. It's fucking February in like a day or two.
Yeah, I twice tried to do a table and didn't really get much response, so don't act like it's all me.
It's just
Don't act like it's all me.
How do I kick him?
Well, who added this one? That's crazy. You remember when we used to stream with like Sad Boy and Rhythm and stuff? This like we're so far away from that. The text. Is this this I love this actually. This is so funny. Yeah, anyways, somehow this shooting has been the biggest news ever. Do you think there'll be another ICE shooting? What's the poly market on that?
Absolutely.
Another ICE
Probably.
shooting.
Well,
By the way,
no, because the state police and the fucking sheriffs have been going and arresting rioters since the third shooting.
No, it's
True.
There's still going to be more because there's activists that are allowed to do their shit on the police force. I mean, there's actual Minneapolis, Minnesota PD that are in the what's the program they're using for their encrypted messaging and shit like that.
Signal.
Yeah, there's people in those signal groups that are actively participating. It's honestly, and as someone who has worked in military type bullshit, it's very simple. If you work for the PD and you are in one of those groups and you're not there investigating, you should be fired directly.
Absolutely. Well, the state police and the sheriffs are working with ICE. The local police still are not. The mayor is saying he will not cooperate with them.
Well, that faggot ass mayor, he should
that
be.
bundle of sticks.
No, he's a faggot. Call him what he is. Call him exactly what he is. That cocksucking uncle fucking motherfucker.
Tranny.
He needs to be in federal pound me in the ass prison, right there next to Timothy Tampon Walls.
Didn't he also apologize to the people rioting over George Floyd a few years ago too, or something like that? I don't remember exactly.
Yes.
What a cuck.
And that's coming from a cuck.
But I don't think we're gonna see
You're a
him
cock?
anymore.
Who's a cock?
Peg cuckold.
Cucks are gross and gay and bad, and honestly worse than they're the worst.
But I don't think we're gonna see another.
I'd rather you commit involuntary manslaughter, drink driving at night than be a cock. I think it'd be easier to forgive you for killing
I'd rather
somebody.
you be a sodomite than a cuck.
I'd literally rather you accidentally end a person's life than be a cock.
Yeah,
I'd rather you accidentally kill yourself and die.
Hey, when is
than I discover you're a cock.
When is my favorite libertarian going to be streaming again?
Who's your favorite libertarian?
What's his name?
Adam?
The Green Onion or whatever.
Oh, horseradish?
Yeah.
It's tonight. There are things tonight. No, it's Saturday. What's tonight?
Today's Friday,
Yeah,
Danny.
so tomorrow night, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is he supposed to? He's supposed to issue his apologies.
Yeah. He's gonna issue his apology.
He say, "I'm sorry, I lied about Aircraft Sparky. I said he was racist because he said Somalians have light bulb shaped heads, but it's true, they do. They are shaped like a light bulb." And then he'll show
They are generationally inbred, and oh my god.
Hey, in
I
fairness,
can't
it's only
believe-
48%.
You know, a country with a 68 IQ on average. That's all you need to know. What is considered to be mentally retarded in the West is absolutely the norm in Somalia. Because they fuck their brothers and sisters. Look at Ilhan Omar, totally fucked her brother.
She is getting really...
Whoa, she
Apparently
married her
winery.
brother on paper to commit immigration fraud. I don't think anyone's ever alleged that she fucked her brother.
We're doing it right now.
In Islam, the marriage is not real.
If we
until
really
you-
want to pull off the fraud, we have to consummate the marriage,
Islam,
brothers. Otherwise, they will know. They're watching.
Yeah,
They're watching, brother. We have to consummate the marriage, or they will catch us.
so that the person shooting the needle at her, do you think that was fake and staged?
Yes.
Honestly, I
that was
don't
so
care.
fake and retarded.
I absolutely could not care less.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, that is crazy. That was fake, and nobody is just like whatever.
I don't think
that
it was
just
fake
happened, and we move
because
on.
She is Somali, and for her to inherently go to violence seems rather natural to me.
well, look, here's why.
That's funny
here's why-
because it's like an element of racism with like a little bit element of truth too.
Look, I knew some
That's what
great
makes that such a good
Somalis,
joke.
and after but they weren't great until we dropped the warheads
They're
on
young-
their foreheads.
Okay,
I
the
mean,
younger sisters are a little like crazy liberals, but like they were pretty cool.
okay. The only good Somali I ever met was when we dropped artillery on. The best Somalians are the ones that are missed.
There's got to be some good Somalians.
I'm
in
sure there are,
Somalia.
but you look at me. I am the captain now. Okay.
Oh, wait. I think if I remember correctly, she said like she had some relations to like a general from Somaliland actually. So maybe there are only some good
Somaliland.
Somalians when they're in Somaliland.
Somaliland.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you know
the fact-
they were. You know Trump recognized them, right?
The fact that she wrote the bill that allowed her people to steal money and give it to fucking Al-Shabaab, which is very anti-Israel, enrages me.
I actually don't care.
Anti-Semite?
Motherfucker, I'm the only Jew here, so it's okay. Kikes, okay? I love the kikes.
Okay, you're a kind of Jew though.
So, like, what?
I'm
I wanted
Jew-ish.
to bring up the thing that we were
Jew-ish,
talking about in DMs the other day. When did racism become this, like, higher than everything thing that we need to, like, care more about everything else than? Like, why
Like
is
as opposed to
racism-
just like other generic bullying and being mean.
Yeah, any kind of bigotry, murder, like, racism is worse than the killing of Charlie Kirk in these people's minds. They'll joke about
look.
that. Have
I
a good
know
time.
Here's the actual.
So Margaret Sanger established herself in all of the black communities.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what the best form of protection is?
A
It's
gun?
discrimination.
For
It's,
what?
it's
A condom, a
discrimination. No, it's
No,
discrimination.
that's an
Open
If you
carrying.
if you look at someone, open carry is fucking cringe and for faggots. Okay,
No.
actual chads conceal carry. That way the bad guys don't know who to be scared
hold a
of.
machine gun in my pants.
Well, then you need bigger pants or a smaller dick.
That's what I was saying to this dude in your defense. Like, one, calling them skinny as in light bulb heads isn't racism, it's attacking their ethnicity. And attacking their ethnicity, people's ethnicity, is perfectly fine on your channel when it has to do with anything like being Caucasian from a white country or being Christian. You guys were openly mocking ethnicities on your channel. And then he did it, and you're like, holy fuck, that's out of bounds. You're not welcome back. Like, when
Look, Arena Zaruska would be alive today if she would have said, "I'm not sitting next to that nigger."
That might be a little too far from my YouTube.
I was
She could
encouraged.
have said that and still got stabbed.
Yeah, but the chances are, had she not sat next to deranged black man, she probably would have got
True,
stabbed in
Landon.
the neck.
Hard R on Twitch. Hell yeah, let's go. Fucking W. Fuck you, Twitch. Get fucked. That's great.
Fuck the
dropped
rules.
it.
Fuck us on.
I didn't know you were on YouTube, by the way. I didn't know you were.
No, I
actually-
don't. No, we're on Twitch and Kick.
I'm on
Dude,
YouTube.
nobody gives a fuck. If you get banned, it's good for you. That's not always true, but just fuck it.
I'll just pull a leftist. They censored me for free
It's
speech.
tonight. Tonight's the night.
It was
Tonight's
free
the night
speech.
we all say it.
You have the right to do things. It's free speech. I'm a
Oh, no,
free
he
speech
said it. Oh, my
absolutist.
God.
Free speech
I'm loading up to say
absolutists are
it.
fucking gay.
Huh?
A free speech absolutist are fucking gay.
What do you mean?
That's mostly left wing. Like Wix is the free speech absolutist.
You're not a free speech absolutist?
Absolutely not. Talk about fucking kids in front of me and see how far that goes.
You don't think I could? Okay, okay. So I could troll you, is what you're saying. You're saying I could make some words about some offensive stuff, and you'd be like, "I would just seethe with rage if you made me think about such a horrific crime."
No, I
would seethe and beat you up.
Say it. Talk about what he just said in front of him. Come on, I got my clipper.
I mean, like you're just like it's like okay, describe like a gruesome like act of pedophilia. You would like beat me up to stop me from describing it.
If you're,
Is that what you're saying?
if you're encouraging things like pedophilia, I have no problem stopping you. I don't give a fuck.
Say it, Pentuple. Epstein didn't.
I am not. I am not, and you're not a free speech absolutist.
No, but you're saying I should. You're saying you'll beat someone up for doing that. That's all fine. That doesn't violate free speech absolutely. You're saying I should be arrested if I go out on the town square and I'm like, we should all rape 5-year-olds. You'd be like, you should go to prison for saying that.
I think that you.
I wouldn't say that, by the way, for the record.
But I think you can say whatever the fuck you want.
It is illegal to say that.
I think you can say whatever the fuck you want, but there's always going to be.
Then you're an absolutist.
No, I'm not, because
Yes, you
I
are.
will fuck you up over saying the right things.
Hey,
It just is what it
Like
is.
what?
No
Like
one.
what? What can I say right now that'll make you seethe with rage like that? Tell me.
Dude, we have screens separating us. Look, on the 21st when we all meet up,
Yeah, tell me what sentence can I say? I'll say it to your face.
I'll be armed, motherfucker. Just understand.
All right, what sentence can I say to your face that'll make you think, fuck it, I'm pulling out my gun and shooting this man?
Oh no, there's nothing you can say that'll make me shoot you, but because I don't have to do that. I'm pretty mean and smelly and all those other things, you know. But no, I don't believe anyone is I don't believe anyone is a
No,
free
I don't
speech
believe
absolutist.
anyone
is I don't.
The
The person who
free
actually,
speech absolutist.
I guarantee you, there are some things that you will want to do violence upon someone for saying. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it exists.
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that justifies violence. You could say some pretty horrendous shit. Just be really
No,
mean.
I think some things really do deserve violence, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not gonna.
Do acts deserve violence? Can we at least settle on that?
X? Let me ask you that.
Yeah.
You know what? Butchering.
How many questions
butchering,
can you ask before you go to resort
Like
to
why,
violence?
Gary? Why? We know why.
butchering the English language may be a reason for violence. In fact, I think we
Hey,
need
don't
to
do that for
actually.
Baltimore.
I think the
We go
world
after
would be
ourselves
better.
enough.
The world would be better
Yeah,
if we actually force people to enunciate.
Look,
Look, all I'm saying is 51% of the crime is committed by 7% of the U.S. population, not even the 13 that everyone else claims. Let's be honest.
That's
it's
arrests
7%.
for murders. That's not all crime, or even all.
You're
violent
ignoring
crime.
all the pregnant women, and that's discrimination.
It's something more like 30%, 36% of all violent crime is committed by Black people in the United States. So
That's right. We need to talk about black crime tonight. I was just fucking thinking, what was that one topic I really wanted to cover tonight on stream, and it was black crime.
Brown crime, you
I was
mean?
just, the statistic. I made a video on it. So, and then you have a younger demographic. Younger demographics more susceptible to crime. So it kind of works out.
By the way, can we actually discuss what Landon said? Landon said Pentuple said that Epstein was a great guy and he wished he could have been invited to the island. Epstein probably was fucking cool. Is that such a hot fucking take? Oh, the guy that was blackmailing everyone, that had an island that everyone wanted to go party at, and all these secret crazy things were happening at these parties. Yeah, that guy wasn't cool and everyone knew it. Okay, Mrs. Hindsight, very cute, Mrs. Hindsight. That you would have known better than to go to the cool island with all the fucking sweet parties.
That's a take.
Why do you think that all of these celebrities, these high up officials, got caught up in it? It was intriguing. A guy comes up, he has an island, he has cool parties. And by the way, they were 17, not 7. Okay, can we like get one thing straight? Like all these casuals that heard of Epstein for the first time last year, like these weren't 7-year-olds. They were 17,
look.
and the whole point was that you like couldn't tell. They would be like, "Ha, we got you on film with the 17-year-old. Now we're gonna blackmail you."
Hold on.
It was cool as fuck. You
let's
really,
be honest.
really didn't want to go to Epstein's island. Just go, oh, cool. Benefit of hindsight is what you have.
Look, I remember what it was like dating in high school. Girls, for the most part, are kind of nasty until they hit around their 20s. So 17-year-old, them still some stinky bitches. So
You ever open it up and it smells like fish?
yeah, that's high school girls. If you want to say 17's okay, bitches are just now learning which direction to wipe. I'm just saying.
I'm just
Dirty
saying, I think
whore.
you guys, it's really easy to say now, like, oh, fuck Jeffrey Epstein. But if it was 2005 and I was inviting you to a party, and I was like, yo, it's on this fucking island, there's gonna be kids there. Just kidding.
What about Elon Musk, who said he was trying to get a helicopter to Epstein Island to hang out with him in 2013?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. He was probably fucking cool. And people were like, yo, I want to go hang out and fucking meet this guy with his fucking island. I'm just saying, it's like so easy in hindsight.
I'm sure Bohemian Grove is a good time too, but you know, it's still.
Frost, I know, agrees with me on this, by the way. Shout out to Frost, and he runs his Frost Spaces. He did an entire space today about how cool Jeffrey Epstein is, and that it must have been the case that he was cool and exciting and fun to be around.
Yeah, that sounds like Frost.
Yeah, that's a Frost take.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He was like, hell yeah, I idolize and look up to and consider a mentor Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't care if he was filming me when I diddled kids. I would have gone Frost 2026.
Sadie did send me he got a ban message from like 2013 Xbox lobbies. Yeah, I was like, fuck, he was cool, wasn't he?
He was somewhat basic.
Low testosterone levels when you have an island and you're the king of sex parties. Okay, Landon. As if all the girls were underage, all of the time, every party. It was always underage girls only.
Playing wasn't, right?
Can we be realistic about this? It was not always and only underage girls.
If P. Diddy invited me to a fucking party, I probably would have went 10 years ago.
I would still go. I've been needing to have those experiences. I would.
All I know is our not so Lord and Savior Hassan Abi went to a brothel that trafficked teenage girls as young as the age of 13 and bought a whore. That's all I know.
But we don't know if the whore he got was under 13.
No. See, I didn't add that caveat. I don't need to because I didn't even suggest that he did.
Yeah, I got it. It's what somebody like Wick would do to make an argument. So I just wanted to preface that you were not pulling a Wick.
All right, look, I know that Jason said nigger, but you can't say Wick on my channel.
Come on!
Wick couple though.
Come on!
You can't say Wick on my channel. Don't say Wick on my channel ever again.
Okay, we won't say.
I'm on YouTube. You can't do that.
Channel, but
Yeah,
Wick couple is
don't
totally
say.
available.
Don't say that.
Or like, I need to like light my candle wick. You know. You can't police language.
Look,
Wow,
invoking.
Jason was right. You aren't a free speech absolutist.
There you go.
Faggot.
Wow, Tyler's not a free speech absolutist. Is that news?
No.
But he'll actively admit to it. You know,
Yeah,
he's not
I'm
a
not.
cut.
A free speech absolutist, in my mind, would be somebody that wants threats to be considered free speech, that wants people to be allowed to break laws and still have
Yeah,
their
but
First
we all know
Amendment
it's illegal to
protections.
say I want to kill the president or I want to kill the California governor
Yeah.
or it's illegal to say I
But-
want to kill the
But a
Illinois
free speech
governor.
absolutist would argue
Like I
and
don't
say
want to
that
like
that
you
is legal.
can't say.
Yeah,
I love how
wanna kill
Druid's like
Predator,
posted
like,
this
anything like
video
that.
and nothing's gonna happen until he goes through character and fitness, and the bar is gonna be like, "So we found this video." They won't care. It'll be
They're
fine.
not gonna find
But
it?
you might
They're
get
not
asked
gonna
about
find
it. That'd be fucking
He's
hilarious.
not on camera. He's just gonna deny being here. But at the end of the day, I haven't met a left.
No, not here. I'm talking about the video he made of you can't say I want to kill the governor of
I won't
California.
say left wing. I haven't met a person that says they're a free speech absolutist that dislikes the Republican Party or Trump, that doesn't want to overturn Citizens United and allow Congress to tell us how much we can use our free expression in elections. So all of them are fucking hypocrites. But that's kind of a...
I just don't get why Jason thinks like he doesn't like open carrying. He doesn't like free speech absolutism. Like, but you're like, you're not that based. You're not that based. Your energy is like weak based. How do you not love a free speech absolutist? Even if you think they're wrong, which they are often, they can be wrong. Like there are restrictions that exist, but it's like, bro, you really don't respect and like I like kind of appreciate the people out there that are just like, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want.
They're all
There
liars.
are
they're not.
restrictions, but there are also loopholes.
They're all fucking lying. Anyone
No,
that
they're
claims that they're a free speech absolutist, I assure you, there are things that can be said that will drive them to violence or calls for arrest. Okay, it is very simple. They're all fucking liars. At least I'm honest.
What do you mean though?
I just gave you an example. Everyone that says they're a free speech absolutist on the left wants to overturn Citizens United and allow Congress to limit our free expression, which is a First Amendment protected clause. Like your
I
expression
actually
is-
wouldn't
yeah.
mind. I absolutely wouldn't mind for Citizens United to be overturned too, because I don't think corporations should have a say in government.
Corporations are people, my friend.
No, they're not.
That's
They
quote
are.
Romney.
Back to Canadian land.
They are though.
Look,
They
I
are
have
people.
Look, I have notebooks filled with women.
Literally, like
They're
his
not people.
GFA is the law firm I just found.
How
with
did you get
CJ.
them in there?
Is that not me and
Are they all
CJ?
contortionists? Just
Look,
stuff them
dude,
in a
if you know what you're doing, they'll go in there voluntarily. I'm just saying. You just gotta do it.
Camera.
Yeah, there you go. Just because you like it, yeah. I'll
But
put
yeah,
it up
no.
on my website.
Oh yeah,
I actually
dude, you
need
got to
start doing
unplug your
more
camera,
t-shirts. I
replug
have
it back
a lot
in.
Of,
Stop
t-shirt
being
stuff
gay.
going on. I just haven't put it up. Why don't you come hang out?
Be like
with-
dad, not
why
like
don't they
sis.
come
Lift the
hang out
seat
over
before you
here?
piss.
I threw the link in my
That's a good
Discord.
one.
And you guys can all come up and hang out on my show here.
Grid wants to know if we want to all go hang out on his show.
I gotta go soon. I'm doing the radio at 8 a.m.
Grid.
and I'm already tired. What's he doing tonight? His debate show?
No, he's just having.
I'm
a
scared.
chill
I don't want to
Friday
debate non-fun. I'm scared of debating that kid.
You should be.
night. Non-fun
I am.
on
I'm
his
terrified. I haven't really earned my space as a streamer until I debated this child that I debated weekly for 6 months,
But
a year and a half ago.
no, free speech absolutists are all fucking liars. There is always going to be a line.
Okay, I'm a free speech absolutist. I'm a liar.
Yeah, yes, you're a liar.
How?
Like I said, I guarantee you, there is something that can be said that you would either quote unquote sue over, want to press charges, or anything
Okay,
else.
is a free speech absolutist mean I don't believe in defamation?
Absolutely, yes.
Is that what that means to you?
If you can say anything without consequence,
that's what
yes,
that
but
means.
no consequences.
No, it's basically saying like you can say anything, like you can say the most offensive things, and it's like you're allowed to do that.
No, free speech absolutist
What?
means you can say the most offensive things without consequence.
Yes, you can. You cannot assault me because of something I said.
Absolutely, you can. They're called.
No, you can't
correct.
actually. There's no words I can utter that would let you argue that in defense of an assault.
There is actual fighting words.
Yeah,
That
but
even the
guess what?
Supreme
It's
Court-
never
wait, that
words
even the
alone.
Su-
Druid, will you tell
that
him? I know
even the
you're gonna.
Supreme Court
Words
will
alone
say.
are not satisfactory. You cannot use words
Yeah,
alone.
so like fighting
in
words
defense
to
of
be
an
actually
assault.
like to be able to defend yourself against fighting words, the fighting words still have to be imminent as a threat. So it can't be like I want your children to get raped. It has to be like I am going to do that
Yes,
horrific thing.
and that right
now.
there. And so
No,
with
but you
that
have to also be
caveat,
imminently about to do it.
Yeah.
no. All they have to do is
Yes.
make a motion.
You can't, there's no fighting. Words
no,
have to be
like-
accompanied by a physical action, or a cornering of you. You're being cornered. There has to. Literally, words alone is sufficient.
So if
Like,
they're
that's
nonchalant, but that's opposed to like you like walking by someone and then like them looking you dead in the eye and I'm like I'm going to do horrendous things to you and your
look.
lot, and then walking away. That and then there's no like possibly that's a random fucking person. Maybe it was like a homeless person on the street. Like you don't actually have like the ability to fight that person because it's not actually like there's no there.
I agree.
Am I
Homeless
getting that
people
right,
are not
Pentuple?
real.
I'm not actually. Yeah.
100% agree. Homeless people are not real.
Yeah, I'm getting them. We're finishing up here. I sent you guys the link if you're interested in going once Pentuple goes to bed by because he's got a bedtime.
I should go to sleep so I can do the radio in the morning.
Oh, what are you talking about tomorrow on the radio?
I don't know. Whatever the host wants to talk about. Probably the ICE shooting. Probably the Minnesota stuff.
Right on. You're going to talk about how
Probably
how-
about whether Messianic Jews are Christians or not, whether we should include them in our Western civilization or send them back to Israel with the rest of them.
The Jews let you worship their God. You should say thank you. I haven't heard you say thank you.
Yeah, I gave
not
you a K pass,
dignifying that.
motherfucker. I gave you a K pass with a hard Ike. Okay. I have that power. You don't have that power. Follow my nose. It always knows.
All right, I'm gonna pop over to Grids. I sent you guys all the links, so if you want to come after you're finished here, feel free.
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
I could be wrong though. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler, the average debate enjoyer.
I got some shit to say.
We'll say it then.
I got some shit to. So that guy.
Where's
that you were on-
Pentuple?
He has to go to bed. He has a radio show in the morning, so it'll probably just be Jason coming after.
I want to talk to that fool. He's doing a bunch of 2A stuff, and there's 2A stuff going through the courts right now.
Yeah, he has a radio show at 8 a.m. that he has to go to, so he's got to be up at like 6:30 or something. So he's
All I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses
Yeah,
and
he's a
not
bitch.
any damn actions. What
He's a
I'm
bitch. So that guy who streamed
He's
you
young.
yesterday.
He doesn't. He's young. He doesn't need sleep. He's young, and I don't think he's got a girlfriend. He doesn't need
He
sleep.
does now. Yeah, he does. He's no longer potentially.
He's no longer single.
He's no longer
That didn't
potentially
take long.
gay. I think he's at least bi now. So
Oh, he's bi.
yeah. So
Got it,
that,
dude.
That guy you were on the stream of yesterday, I was in the chat for most of that. I was getting a little angry because like that dude has like 40 videos about Sarah on between his two channels.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Obsessed with her, and then every time she answers,
Well, you know what I
answers me
figured
3
out,
times.
and I talked to Sarah a little bit about this. Yeah, well, Sarah like DM'd me yesterday, and she's like, the guy's put out like a lot of hit pieces on me, and I just don't respond to them. And then when I respond, that they get all over. Well, and I was like, all right, well, okay, fair enough. I don't think that I don't think her going after Paige and all of that was real smart. I don't think that was something she should have done. I think she was worse. I think she was wrong. right? Like, I don't think Paige is stupid. I don't think Paige is a bad debater. And I certainly don't think that at the time Kel debated Paige, Kel was very strong at all in debate. So you know, if you're just wrong, you're wrong, whatever. But I did look into it because she messaged me and she says, "Hey, in fairness, you know, look at this, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, all right, you know what? Fair enough. I'll check into it. And sure enough, absolutely right. You know, Vic has done quite a bit of content on Sarah, and I told her this, I'm going to tell everybody this. He is a reaction streamer. He literally he picks a stream that's got a lot of fucking views, usually an Andrew stream or the Tomato or somebody like that. In this community, he picks, if it's got a ton of views, he then reviews it and criticizes it and makes comments and smart remarks and things like that. And that's what he does. And there's a shit ton of people that do that. And I can't get mad at him for doing that. That's his content.
Sure.
Now
he makes slop. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I thought AI was slop, but whatever. I'm on the I don't give a fuck section. I think that, and I said today, I was talking over on OGs, and I'm like, I just don't care anything about these review streams. It's all drama, right? Like it by definition, for them to grow, for them to even have an audience, they need to stir some drama. There needs to be a reason for people to come watch them. And since they're reacting to somebody else's content, it's by definition, it's just drama.
Agreed, but at the same time, like Sarah responding to these 10-1 attacks, it was not a good look for her. So if it's not a good look for her to respond in a much smaller magnitude, obviously it's definitely not a good look for him to be a drama farmer.
Well, but I don't think it matters, right? Like, and Andrew and I talked about this long ago when I started this, and he's like, look, there's basically, if you get big enough, there's three types of streamers, and if you're a creator, you create original content like Sarah does, like Andrew does, like I do. You're going to get haters that are going to review your content and hate on it, and you're going to get people who promote you and who review your content and promote you, right? And some of them are a mix. And he's like, you can't get mad about it. It's what they do. It's there, just ignore it, and it's no big deal. You put it in AIDS. I'm sure he means AIDS chat.
No.
I heard him say that. I was watching that. Oh, you. Okay, yeah. I saw that, Bandit. Look, I think Vic's a great guy. I don't think he's out to be antagonistic or to, what's up, Avoided Hornet? Good to see you. I don't think he's out there to push people down or put people down. I think he's out there to generate content, and and if it's funny or if it's it feeds the crowd, I don't know. I don't see a real problem with that. What's up, Jason? How are you? Guys, if you want to come up, the link is pinned, or not pinned. The link is posted in the mod chat. The mods will get you the link. You can just go over to the Discord, go to the waiting room, and ask for the link, and the mods will give you the link. I know it's weird for people to do it that way. I just do it that way because that's how I do it. But he done. I know Tyler might piss me off sometimes, but he done spurged real good the other day. I have to sub now with the link. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. Fuck it button. I like, to be honest, I like Tyler more. The more conservative Tyler gets, the just damned if he isn't a handsome motherfucker now. Like he was a soy leftist when I met him. And now, pretty soon he's going to be an anti-interventionalist, probably maybe even a full-on isolationist. He's got to get a little bit more of that soy out. A little bit more. Let's see. Somebody asked me a question. Serious question. When are the No Kings protesters going to protest in Greenland over the Denmark king going to do? That's fair question. Fair question. You got any input on that there, Tyler?
Just everything a leftist says is generally a lie. No kings, but that doesn't apply to Venezuela, Iran, or any other dictators that are anti-America. Those kings, perfectly fine. In fact, we need to support and endorse them. It's just anti-Trump messaging. They're trying to fucking ramp people up so they can pull them into pull the moderates away and say, oh, he is acting a little harsher than he should as the president. Maybe they have a point. And then it's the Mountain Valley. As soon as they rope those people in, then you realize they're fucking crazy, deranged leftists trying to get moderates to vote for them. And then, yeah, fuck you. I don't need you for 3.5 more years. Piss off.
That sounded like some angst. You just earned a background change. All right. What does Aircraft and Tyler think of Don Lemon and mandatory fitness in schools? What do you think about the Don Lemon arrest today, Tyler?
I think it's not only legitimate, but it's also exactly what Joe Biden did in the exact same laws that they use. So they passed a law. They were trying to pass a law a few years back that would bar people from protesting inside abortion clinics, make it illegal. And the Republicans said, we're not going to vote for that unless you give us some concessions. So they said, okay, we'll add churches to that as well. If you go inside a church and disrupt them the same way you're disrupting an abortion clinic, both are a crime. And then you could use the KKK Act from the 1800s as an upcharge to make it a felony, something Biden did to multiple people. So it was just the status quo. So doing that shit back to Don Lemon, the way that Joe Biden did that to journalists that went into the Capitol on January 6th, is very fitting. And if the shoe fits on one foot, then it's going to fit on the other motherfucking foot. And that dude should go to jail for probably 3 to 5 years.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think that it's... I'm actually shocked it took this long to get him arrested. So apparently they were... apparently the local judges were being advocates and advocating from the bench. So let me ask you something, Tyler, because this seems to be this seems to be something that's more and more common. We saw it during Obama's administration. We saw it during Trump's first administration. We saw it during the Biden administration. And now we're seeing it again. And that's these judge advocates, right? These judges that are advocating for political policy or political alignment from the bench. What do you think about that?
Like the district judges?
Yeah, local or state, local and
like
district
Boasberg.
court judges.
So like Boasberg, the guy that told Trump to turn the planes around after they'd already left the country, something he didn't have the authority to do, and then tried to hold him in contempt. He's gotten a writ of mandamus, which is the strongest punishment you can do besides filing articles of impeachment against a judge. All these judges, I think there's like 15 cases where left-wing judges in like 3 areas, Washington, D.C., Maryland, and I can't remember the other fucking state off the top of my head, have been doing activism on behalf of their constituents and of the defendants to go against the Supreme Court. Almost all of them have been overturned by appeals courts. You saw Chuck run into an appeals court a few days ago. It's activism from the bench. So at the end of the day, yeah. Hey, Cal, I miss you. I miss you,
Kel, grab the link and jump up here. What are you doing? Go grab the link, Kel. Actually, I'll just throw it. I'm gonna put it directly.
Yeah, Cal, come up and argue about ICE. Let's do it.
I got to be honest, man. I'm really unhappy about the. I'm really unhappy about these judges. I don't know what to do about it. but I feel like there's something that has to happen with these advocate judges.
Boasberg needs to be impeached for sure. He's gotten one writ of mandamus, and the second one's filed for already. Boasberg for sure has to be impeached. I could see Tanya Chutkin as well in D.C., her getting some articles of impeachment because the appeals court has slapped her down twice, and the SCOTUS has slapped her down once as well. So if you're going that much against what the understanding of law is to be an activist on the bench, articles of impeachment need to come.
Well, I mean, for certain, there's an issue, no matter what we talk about here, when we have judges who are advocating for their personal politics from the bench. And we can't, and I actually don't understand why we're having this discussion after we saw it so clearly during Obama's administration. Trump won, Biden, and now obviously Trump too. I mean, you even have the press saying that these judges are being political advocates from the bench and not standing on law. They're actually, it's more policy than anything, right? And it's crazy. And what do we do about it? Do we need to start like arresting judges? Do we need to have federal law enforcement come in and arrest judges that are advocating from the bench? I understand that we can't do it. I'm saying what should we do?
You shouldn't. But what you should do is you should actually petition the legislature to actually do their job and impeach the judiciary when they act out of line. And you should also start pressuring the SCOTUS to hold their own accountable, as is part of their job. It's kind of ridiculous. Everyone's like, oh well, this, that, and the other, and judges are seemingly untouchable for some reason. And we actually need to have equal and fair enforcement of laws and rules. Okay, it's plain and simple. Look, we had the Biden administration who did not enforce the nation's immigration laws. Now we have riots going on in Minnesota by anti-democratic individuals who believe that they are fighting a tyrannical government. No, they're fighting what they consider to be a tyrannical election system of which they lost. You have the ability to address your government every 2 and 4 years at the ballot box.
It's true.
So when they say that the Second Amendment is to rise up against tyrannical government, yes. However, Ulysses S. Grant said, you have your means to address your government. You do it at the ballot box. Just because you lose, that doesn't give you the authority to rise up against it. You lost, accept it. Elections have consequences. Be a fucking adult.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I rarely am.
So what's going to need to happen is a right-wing judge is going to have to be an activist. The right-wingers are going to have to make a sanctuary city, and then we'll see actual repercussions for these things that the next Republican president can do back to them, because the Republicans never do it first. They always wait for the Democrats to set the precedent and then act like they're, clutch pearls over it and say, we never did this bad thing. Look how bad they are.
You're not wrong.
Fuck. And then
Bandit, why? Why Bandit? Boomer Sooner. No, never hook 'em horns.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong about that.
But, okay, and you were talking about reaction channels. I really want to weigh in on this. Reaction channels are one of the lowest forms of YouTubery. It is for individuals who don't have their own opinion and cannot find any attention otherwise. They have no original thought of their own. All they can do is take the scraps off of other creators that are actually doing things and gripe about it. Personally, I think it is I think most of the reaction community, if that's all they do, they're no talent. They are no better than people who only moderate debates because they don't have the ability to communicate a message of their own.
Interesting. Well, I mean, the reaction channels, I actually don't have a problem with the reaction channels. I mean, I do mostly consider reaction channels kind of hacks and not worth watching.
Well, so
I do like
don't have
Vic.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I find it to be no talent.
Sure.
Okay?
And look, I like Vic. I think he's a good guy. I like some of the observation he makes. I think he's kind of, he has a channel that brings a bunch of people in the community together and you know, like-minded people and all that. So I have absolutely no problem with him. I have no problem with the people who make, you know, who are on the other side of that, right? Who go out and, you know, make fun of my videos or make fun of me and my, you know, whatever and whatever. And look, that is the internet. Grow a pair, right?
Yeah, look, when I was putting out content, I had a couple of channels that would review my shit and hate on me. I loved my haters. Please give me exposure. You know,
Sure.
that's really all it is.
Yeah.
I'll give you
And
some fucking exposure right here. You want to see it?
No.
no one wants to see your little tuna can. Okay, it's fine. But it's ridiculous.
Skull can actually, but
it's ridiculous. I recently had an interaction with a creator on Twitch who accused me of racisms and didn't understand what the hell I was saying to begin with.
So he was wrong about you. He was wrong about what you were being racist about, but he wasn't wrong about you being racist.
No, I wasn't being racist. I was mocking generational inbreeding and a culture that,
fair enough,
that does things like push inbreeding and a whole country that has an average IQ of 67. Yeah. I'm talking about the Somali community.
Yeah. I hate the gun tubers too, Clover Tech. Glad I'm not one.
I don't hate gun tubers, but they are okay. Gun tubers are nothing more than advertisers for the gun manufacturers. That's all they are. How many times have you actually seen a gun tuber give negative reviews?
I have.
I've seen a few. I've seen a few, but the vast majority of them are actually hyping up mediocre guns. You know, I will give Grand Thumb some credit because he will actually call out things that he does not like. But still, for the most part, he is an advertising agency for whichever gun manufacturer he's reviewing at that moment.
Yeah, for sure.
I love seeing people absolutely tear down things. Okay, I run with a 509C. That's my EDC, and FN's triggers are fucking garbage.
I mean, let's just be honest. FN in general has been garbage for the past like 15 years, and they don't seem to want to fix it. So,
well, my only issue with FN has always been their triggers. Their trigger system.
I got a lot of issues with
FN. I've never had any other problems with them. I've used them out in the field and everything else. They're very reliable weapons.
So FN, you know, built the SCAR for no damn good reason. It's fucking heavy. It works kinda, but not really. It destroys optics because the recoil impulse is bad. So if you put an optic on it, it's going to break it because of the way the recoil impulse works. There's just so much wrong with the SCAR in and of itself. But the thing is that FN knows what's wrong with it, and they won't fix it. They actually will just tell you, that we still sell them, so we're not fixing it.
Look, as long as SOCOM continues to purchase them en masse, they're not going to.
Yeah, and they don't use them; they just have them. But
no, they use them. I've seen them. I have helped.
Really? I've never seen anybody actually using an FN.
So actually bringing them out into the field, yes. I've deployed Ranger teams, D-boys, SEALs. Yeah. I have brought them out to their missions, and they were carrying SCARs. As their battle rifles. Now, not everyone was carrying.
Yeah, that might be. It might be.
So, but
FN, FN's worse than that because, like, I pick on the SCAR first. Now let's move to the pistols. They change the pistol, they don't tell you they changed it, so you don't know which mags fit which gun, and it's just FN's just, and they honestly don't care. They're just like, yeah, we don't care.
I hate Glock, but I will tell you one of the great things about Glock is the universality of their magazines.
And
everything else, their ergonomics suck.
Yeah,
Glock
FN gives 0 fucks. They'd be like, yeah, we don't care.
But I'll tell you, the reason why I carry a 509C is because ergonomically it feels better. I've never.
You should try the CZ P10C.
Well, yes, CZs are great, but I don't want to pay. I get better deals on FN for the amount of money that I spend on an FN platform. I get more than what I will get out of a CZ, which I have.
I think you're selling yourself short. The P10C is not a particularly expensive gun, and the trigger for a plastic Fantastic is amazing. Just a stock trigger,
and see, I've got to upgrade. I've got to upgrade my trigger on my 509,
and the grip. So one of the problems I have with all compact handguns is the grips are slick. They're plastic Fantastic, so they're slick. And then when you grab so what happens is let's say that you've got your FN, right? That doesn't have a tremendously aggressive grip texture, right? It's kind of slick and whatever. So when you're sitting there, if you just fire 1 or 2 rounds, no big deal. But if you try a string of 6 or 8, by the time you get to like round 3, the gun's already shifted in your hand and you're having to fix your grip while you're trying to shoot. So
see, when I do my drills, I mean, I'm running Mozambiques, so I shoot in groups of 3. I do not have that issue. I can do a complete mag dump without having to really adjust, but I also run with the extended mag because with most compacts, the handle itself is usually a little too short when you have man hands. So I run with an extended mag. Instead of a 12 round, I run with a 17, and I have no issues with movement. But that's also, I had to learn how to grip a pistol properly. And a lot of people, and this, Grid, most people don't hold a pistol properly.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually when I'm always when I'm at the range. I try not to anymore, but it's almost without fail that I'll go to the range and I will be just sitting there and somebody will be shooting next to me or a couple of stalls down and their grip will be so bad.
Yeah.
And then I'll actually
you can get away with it with a 9, but I used to carry a 40. You can't get away with it with a 40. When you're shooting that slightly larger caliber, when you got that larger powder charge.
Yeah, like 40. 40 is like not. It's like the juice isn't worth the squeeze on the 40.
So I like it for the kinetic transfer of a 45 with the weight of a 9. I mean, really, that's why. That's the only reason why I like
the
it.
round. I mean, you're giving up round count. You're increasing recoil for no good reason. If you want,
that's the reason why I carry a 9 now.
Oh man,
it actually is. So it is the round count that sold me why I carry a 9 instead of a 40.
Yeah.
But I used to carry a 40, and the reason why is because supersonic rounds, like with the 9mm, has a tendency to go through fleshy things without stopping. Where a 40, with it being slightly subsonic, it actually transfer more of that kinetic power, and that's what I liked.
See, I'm on the other side of that. One of my favorite rounds to carry is 38 Super, because car doors exist.
Yes, they do.
And I might have to punch through one. So
yeah,
38 Super is the perfect defense round. People just are too stupid to realize it.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Clover Tack? The man, the myth.
What up, gentlemen? What up?
So,
no, I'm just talking shit. I don't know what to do.
That.
Are you an Okie for real?
I'm not an Okie. I'm a transplant. I live in Oklahoma.
Oh, well, that's
and
an
I
okay.
am an OU graduate.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but
that's pretty close. That's pretty close, man.
But I will be in Okie no more here soon. Pretty
Really?
soon, I'm going to be moving to the second most bay state in the nation, Utah, the second highest red state in the nation, home of Senator Mike Lee, one of the most bay senators that exist. So, I mean, I go where the work is, and right now, the work for me happens to be in Utah. So
Utah's got a good a lot of places to shoot too.
And it's beautiful land. It really is. So
yeah, for real.
Yeah, I like 38 Super a lot. Like it's the perfect self-defense round.
The perfect ghetto round. Think about Vato round. 38 Super. Yeah, it is.
Super is where it's at.
Yeah.
Now
I agree.
If you want the perfect, if you're really concerned about not having a flying ashtray to transfer energy into somebody, just go for 45 gap.
Yeah, you in the gap, dude. I swear.
And no, Bandit, I'm not converting over to the LDS. Look, I don't even follow the Methodist sect of Christianity because my grandmother's old enough to go, no, that didn't happen that way. So I'm just not interested in that. But thank you for asking. Just going to the land of Mormons, not becoming one.
Yeah, everybody go over and sub to Tyler, the ADE guy. He's trying to hit 500 subs. We got to get him up there. And
we got to get him more versed in fucking talking gun prattle. That's what we got to do.
Yeah,
He's just sitting there like a bump on a pickle.
He's in Texas now, so that's a good start.
God, where you at? Where are you at in Texas, Tyler?
Dallas. Maybe I'll buy one. My first gun.
Hey, let me help with that. Hit me up.
Let me help with that.
Where'd you say you were? DFW area?
I'm in Dallas.
Okay. Yeah, that's only a couple of hours. There's some pretty good gun shops down here, man.
I'm thinking about maybe getting my first one. Hey, I grew up with a deficiency. I was left wing my entire life, so I'm just now snapping out of that.
He's been handicapped.
Well, I'm not that far away. I have a range at my house, and I've got plenty of toys to play with. So, and the ammo will be on me. So,
Tyler, have you come to grips with the Texas thing of anything within 4 hours is close?
Yeah, I've noticed that. Gibbs told me he was close to me. I looked, it's like 4 hours away. I'm like, what the motherfucker? That's half of Georgia.
That's basically next door in Texas.
I live in northern Texas, the most base part of Texas. The state where all the legislation that actually happens in Texas happens 2 years after. Oklahoma is one of the most base states. I will tell you this. I remember we had constitutional carry years before Austin even allowed it to happen.
Yep.
We have banned abortion altogether. Texas will never do that. Just saying. But I told Tyler the other day I'm like 3 hours away. I told him it's like 3 hours away, and he goes, "Oh well, I guess that isn't too long." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just down the road." It's
anything inside an hour is just next door.
Yeah,
Texas goes, in my opinion, too far with some stuff, and then not far enough with others. It's the Republican Party here sucks ass.
Well, no, the Republican Party sucks ass everywhere.
Well, this is true.
Honestly,
no, it's true. That's valid.
Most Republicans, they want to maintain the status quo. They don't want to utilize the power that they are granted by their voter base.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying go insane and completely change how America looks overnight or anything, but those things that you actually advocate for when you're running, you need to actually do.
All right.
So the riots that are happening in Minnesota, these are actual insurrectionists. And the reason why is because they're the same people who will be screaming democracy while actively fighting the democratic will of the people to enforce the laws at which it was Donald Trump who made the promise, I will enforce the laws as they are written. I will deport all illegal immigrants. And no, you can't take away our voter base. I mean, right now, Missouri just filed a complaint talking about how illegal immigrants are affecting representation. I believe Florida has filed one of the same type of things. That is going to the Supreme Court. Non-citizens should not be counted in our registry on our census to determine representation because they aren't constituents.
Yeah.
But most Republicans will sit there and go, well, now look, their children go to our schools. They shouldn't. It is simple. Our laws exist, enforce them. If you don't like the laws, write new legislation and get that passed. That is how the world works. And if you have a problem with the government, the way you address it properly and civilly currently at this moment would be at the voter box. Stop crying because you lost.
These are the same people that cheer on all the January 6 people being hunted down for months after that happened and having terrorist upcharges put on their trespassing to get them prison time for years for trespassing. It's fucking wild to see those people suddenly are out of power and they're now fully compliant with attacking federal officers. And then on top of that, they're also arguing that they're the voice of the people, and Donald Trump's a fascist. Like, it's just wild to watch the projection. It's leftists right now cannot speak without lying. I just can't fucking stand it anymore.
Yeah, look, Alex Preddy committed suicide by cop. I will sit there and say, 10 toes down, the shoot looked bad. It was lawful.
Yeah, it was messy.
Awful.
It was definitely messy.
It was lawful but awful. But he essentially committed suicide by cop. So did Renee Good. It sucks to be you. You know what? They won the Should Have Stayed Home award.
Well, I mean, I think Preddy, honestly, based on the fact, so I was kind of in that boat before I learned that he had actually engaged with officers 10 days prior.
Well, see, I don't care about that, and here's why.
And that's
because the actions of what he did prior should not color the actions of what happened on that day.
Sure, but it's a pattern, and patterns matter. And
I agree.
He did the exact same thing. Is he went out and he antagonized ICE agents with his firearm on him, and that time he they didn't shoot him.
Yeah.
So he did it again. He did the exact same thing. He left his house with the intent to interfere and harass agents. He stalked them, and I 100% that he purposefully wanted to have a lethal engagement with the officers.
Oh, yes. But here's the deal. And I can say
so it
this
absolutely matters. 100%.
Because during the Summer of Love, I was on the ground documenting riots. Okay. I was armed. I would be in the middle of these people raising
nobody cares
hell
about him being armed. That's irrelevant.
And literally, I had some people who normally wore masks, who occasionally their mask got pulled down, and they would come to me and say, "You can't publish that. Shut the fuck up. You're in public. I don't care." Oh, well, Will, and I lift my shirt up and say, "Go ahead." And they'd, "Oh, well, he's got a weapon." Yes, I do have a weapon, but I would do everything I could to avoid conflict. That is what you're supposed to do, and you know this, Grid. If you're carrying,
well, I mean, if you're carrying,
you want to avoid conflict, because
right. If
no one wants to shoot someone else.
If you are lawfully carrying a weapon, which, by the way, at the time of the incident, he was not lawfully carrying. People need to stop saying that. He was not lawfully carrying. We'll get into that in a minute. But
so you're mentioning because he didn't have ID on him, right? And he didn't.
Yeah, state law says if you don't have ID on you, that's so. Now it's a fine. It's a ticket. It's a fine, but it is illegal to do so, and it could have led to his losing this permit altogether, and probably should have. But that's again, a lot of this is just irrelevant. The relevant part of this is that he knew he was armed, and he purposefully
interjected himself with law enforcement activity.
Yes, went and aggressively interacted with law enforcement. Now, without saying I'm armed, so I'm not. I don't want to be a threat to you or any of that. So, and this is something I've been harping on all week, and I've taken some shit for it, but I'm going to continue to say the same thing. I carry a gun all the time. While I'm sitting here, I'm armed. I'd show you, but YouTube would take my channel.
They don't like that, yeah.
But I do not purposefully go to places and get involved with law enforcement.
No,
As a matter of fact, if I see law enforcement, I either say, guys, before we start this, I'm armed. It's wherever it is on my body, and I'm legally carrying. And they usually go, yeah, it's cool. Don't reach for yours. I won't reach for mine.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I don't go to bars. I don't go to bar fights. I don't go to places that where there's could be issues while I'm armed, because again, there's a sense of responsibility that you assume. And the fact that he did it twice,
that's our deal,
shows to me a pattern of this guy's
and one of them
control.
He spat at the officers and was also screaming, "Assault me, motherfucker!" Now I will tell you, during these riots and protests that I was covering, if I had to talk to police, I would do this, and I would let them know, I am armed. It is on whichever hip.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah, but I would keep my hands up here.
I'm not reaching for it.
Yes, and I did this that way they can see. You can see my hands. You know, I don't want none. Don't need to be none.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we're all on the same page here, because literally, and I went through this. I've been through this all freaking week, where I'm just telling you that guy was wrong. I mean, I gave a little bit of room in the beginning because I didn't have all of the information I have now, but now I'm just telling you, that dude was in trouble.
I haven't spoken out on it because I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to release a minute or 2 minutes before it shows something completely different.
Sure.
Because that's the way it happens. I want to be consistent in what I'm saying. I believe the means in which he was shot does not look good, but I don't believe the cop. I don't believe the police. And I hear you, but I look at what the cops did. I think, in context, with the potential of an ND happening, and they know
the ND did not happen.
So it wasn't an ND.
Nope.
So what was the first shot? What
what happens with the first shot, and I have a good video I can get you for it, but what happens is there's an officer that's standing who is kind of,
you guys see that?
Depending on which angle of the video, he's kind of off to Alex's side, and the officer says gun. And another officer says gun and removes the guy's gun. The problem is that the officer, as he's moving around, he's looking at Alex. He's not looking at that officer, so he doesn't know the gun is gone.
Yeah. Well,
he just hears gun, and the next, and so he draws when he hears, and you can tell when he hears gun, he draws, and he's got the pistol at ready.
Yes.
As the officer is removing the gun and stepping back out of the way, Preddy reaches towards his belt line. The only thing the officer could think is he's going for the gun, or he's going for a backup. And the minute he reaches for his waist, that guy puts one into his back, and then repositions, and then fires, I think, three or four more.
Okay, see, that is fair. Because look, you can carry more than one gun at a time.
Yeah, and many do.
Yes,
officers assume that you do.
Yes, because they do. You know, they some of them call them drop guns. They're usually unregistered. They may not even have serial numbers on them because you got a CYA. You got to cover that ass. But it's the reality is,
Clover Tack must have frozen or something.
Like, I don't care that he had
He dropped.
he had a full mag. Oh my god, he had an extra mag. Who cares?
None
with
of that
3
matters.
mags. That's the dumbest shit ever. I run with 3 mags, and I had some FUD son of a bitch. Well, I only carry enough for one whole load because when I aim, I don't miss. And I go, yeah, tell me you've never fired under duress or in combat without telling me so. Okay, the best marksman in the fucking world, and I'm talking about Delta, I'm talking about your Navy SEALs and shit. They miss all the time because when the adrenaline's up, when you're actually doing the damn thing, you can and you will miss. And especially like with the police, when you have a squad of 5 to 8 officers effecting an arrest against a group within a group of protesters of 50 plus, I hate to break it to you, but sometimes you may have to shoot more than 15 times to effectuate getting, lessening the danger. Okay. Numbers mean things.
I mean, yeah. And so I'm not going to comment on the number of rounds fired or any of that. I mean, I don't know that the officers would count.
Cops are trained to shoot more than once. In fact, when you are shooting a weapon, when you're shooting at a person, you do not necessarily see the impact where it is or anything like that. You are firing. You fire until the threat is neutralized. What that means is it fails, it stops the move. So,
right. Well, and Cam says people carry a second gun, but I wouldn't say the majority of people do. Yeah, right. But I agree with you. However, cops assume a second weapon. They just do. Why are you harassing your wife? That poor lady.
He's just showing her off, Everyone thought he was an incel. Now it turns out he's a married man, and so he's proud. Hey, look at me, guys.
Yeah,
look,
marriage has done a good job for him. Now he's going to buy a gun and everything. I mean,
look, I can't wait for him to buy a gun, but what I want more is I want him to give his life over to Jesus Christ, accept his Lord and Savior, and that way he can hang out with us in the afterlife later. That's what I want. The gun stuff is a nicety, but you know what? I want him to get spiritually right. I think that's more important.
I mean, I just feel like that, people that are armchair quarterbacking this really don't understand guns at all. And they really don't understand how these situations go down. Well, and I'm not saying that I have any specific insight. I'm just telling you that it's a messy shoot. Okay. There's a lot of things. But the more I think about it, the less messy it is to me, because I've said since the beginning that Preddy should never have gotten involved. He should never have involved himself. And I keep asking people, would you? They say, well, you wouldn't go. And actually I had a guy the other night say, so you would not go to that woman's defense? And I'm like, no, that's an officer of the law, apparently affecting arrest.
Hey, so I gotta go run and take the dogs out. I have convinced my wife to sit here. She's gonna sit here and listen. If you have any questions, feel free.
Is she gonna yell at us?
Okay, look, I have one very important question for your lovely, wonderful wife. And I hope she will tell us in the affirmative. But could you please, for the love of God and all things sacred, could you please make me some lumpia when I come see y'all on the 21st? I love lumpia.
I can make some lumpia for you. What do you want? Like vegetable, chicken?
Whichever you prefer. Okay. Look, I love lumpia. I love adobo. I love Filipino food.
Oh, I can make adobo too. That's good.
It is. It absolutely is. I mean, look, of course we can't always rise to the level of the Sean, but I'm a fat white guy. Of course, food is what I know from your country. But no, lumpia. I had a sister-in-law who was Filipino, and My mom divorced that guy's father, so we're not family anymore. But I used to love going over to her house, helping her roll the lumpia and everything. And yeah, it's the only time I'll actually do things in the kitchen. But yes, because I think me, Tyler, Pentuple, and Gibbs are all going to be meeting, I think, on the 21st or around the 21st of February. And it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Looking at meeting this wonderful lady right here. And by the way, good job at getting him to church. Okay. Great job. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I can make you some lumpia, and I can also pack you some frozen ones so you can take home some.
Oh, beautiful. Love it. Love it.
All right.
You're amazing.
Yeah. So at any rate, yeah, so that's I mean, I've been talking about the Pretty thing all week, so
yeah,
I got it locked down.
I've
heard all the arguments.
Yeah, I've determined just from my analysis that like I said, lawful but awful. It's not a clean.
I think the more I look at it, though, it's not as awful as it was. Originally, I was like, well, the officers could have handled it better. But when I look at it, I'm like, no, I don't think they could have, because this man purposefully intervened.
Yes.
And
when,
he shouldn't have, because I mean, I'm just asking any reasonable individual. You see an officer, okay, he pushed this woman down and he's yelling at her or whatever. He's, as far as you know, that guy's arresting somebody, and going over and messing with them is putting yourself at and everyone else around you at risk.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't fight cops on, rule number one, we all know, don't fight cops on the street. We fight them in court. And so I discard that now. I don't believe that. I don't believe that no matter how manly you are, you ought have gotten involved in that situation to start with.
Well, and that's why
Freddie decided to insert himself into that and physically touch the agent. This is the other problem that I have. Honestly, if he had just backed off a couple of steps, kept videoing and yelling at him or whatever, no problem. And I think he'd be alive today.
Yeah.
But the minute he touched the officer,
that's assault.
That's assault. Now, the officer didn't know it, but that's assault while armed, which is an enhancement, right? Now, and he would have gone to jail for that. But irregardless, now he's assaulted the officer. The officer, or the agent, I keep saying officer, but he's an agent, goes to spray, right? Now, and originally I was being super generous in that Pretty, I've been tear gassed before or CS gassed before, and it's uncomfortable. I gave him the benefit of the doubt initially that, hey, he's been sprayed with this stuff twice in the face, and he's just flailing around. He's not actively resisting, but he's flailing around. But then as it drags on beyond 10 or 15 seconds, right, where he could have, like, I'll give him 5 or 6 seconds. That's a long time, by the way. 5 seconds. It is. For him to just kind of get his wits about him and put his hands on the ground and just, or prone out or whatever. And I could have gone with it, man. I could have been like, okay.
Let's do this real quick. Could you please highlight what Bandit just wrote? Because I think this is actually a distinction people need to understand.
Yeah, and I keep saying the wrong thing. I saw it come. I saw it pop up.
So Bandit asked, "What's the difference between an officer and an agent?" So a police officer traditionally is going to be your state or local law enforcement. They are trained in more general policing efforts, where a special agent is specially trained to deal with congressionally determined roles within federal law enforcement. So
yeah, that's a good description, but a better description is officers of the law are usually local, and they do traffic stop. They're generic. Agents tend to be very focused.
Yes,
they have a narrow scope. And that's one of the reasons why I honestly believe that we're having so much trouble with ICE doing their job, is because normally in other places you have ICE officers or ICE agents operating as agents, serving warrants and effecting arrest.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. And anything else they have local officers do, like interacting with civilians who are protesting, interacting with traffic stops, and interacting with all, doing things that cops do.
Yes.
Right? So what we're asking federal agents to do is to act like cops when they're not cops. I keep saying officer because I use that term interchangeably, but it is really important to understand that they are agents, not officers.
Yes, there is a distinct difference. And when people say that ICE is untrained, that's incorrect. When the Democrats say, well, they're not even police. No one claimed they're police. They're law enforcement special agents. And they are acting under their congressionally mandated mission to perform specific actions of federal law enforcement, things that the local Leos cannot do.
Yeah. And Joseph is right here. If the left was consistent, they'd say cops can never point a gun at an individual who is carrying car, etc. And or the right hasn't thought to do it. I'm a little confused by it, not by much. I'm just saying, look, guys, this is can't believe I didn't get shot with my gun while pulled over today and every other time. Is this white privilege? Could be. Well,
how is this?
I've been carrying and I've been stopped. I've actually had a gun put in my face and I survived because I didn't do anything stupid.
Yeah. I get pulled over and my hands are on the steering wheel or on my dash, and they go, "What's going on?" I have a weapon. It is located here.
Brother. Let me tell you. I was in Reno driving I drove down from.
You told me the story,
yeah. And I had my hand on my wallet and one on the crank for the window, and she still pulled a gun on me. Scariest moment.
Yeah. I had a local sheriff's deputy come and try to bring a warrant for an appearance, a subpoena, I guess, to someone who lived at the same number address but different street name, like same first name but distinctions such as lane, street, drive. Okay, I live on a lane, he lives on a drive, but I mean address exactly the same other than that small difference. And he comes up to my door and he's trying to hand over, I guess, a subpoena or whatever, and he's like, I'm looking for Joe or whatever the dude's name was. And I said, someone lives here with that name, and he has his hand on his service weapon, and I say, excuse me, why do you have your hand on your service weapon? And he goes, I don't know you. And I said, yes, but you're on my property. This is not the easement. I'm like, you're trying to deliver papers. I understand this, but I told you this person doesn't live here. You have the wrong address. May I please see the summons or whatever it is? That's not for you to see. Well, it's not for you to come into my house, go get a warrant. Until then, get on the easement, and you have a blessed day. And please get your hand off your fucking weapon. It makes me nervous. And he just goes, are you denying me? Absolutely. And I remain calm, but the whole time I just say, listen, sir, Mr. Officer Man, get on the fucking easement. I'm going to reach into my pocket and I'm going to call the sheriff's department. I see your badge number, I see your name, and I am going to let them know that you're on my front porch with your hand on your service weapon, trying to effect a search on my house when I assure you have the wrong address. And I mean, we did it on the speakerphone. He identified himself to the dispatcher and they went, what is your sir, asked me what's my address. I told him and they went, you're supposed to be on drive, not lane, you retard. Well, he told me to get on the easement. Yes, you should probably leave his property. You are now violating state law. You are trespassing. And he was like, well, I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't care if you didn't have your hand on your pistol.
Yeah.
Honestly, You're just trying to do your job. People make mistakes. Put your hand on your pistol.
The debate that out there he is. The debate enjoyer is back. You know, the other version was much easier to look at. He can't hear me. He doesn't have his headphones on. Hey, the other version was a lot easier to look at.
Yeah.
All right, I think I've reached my limit. It's movie time.
Movie time.
Tell him that I'll
Not sure yet. We'll figure it out, but we'll figure out which one. What's that?
Well, you go watch movies and leave her here. She was more interesting anyway.
She wants to say something. What is it? Speak up. They can hear you.
Oh.
What do you want to say?
I said, just remind me of the lumpia so I can pack it.
Oh yeah, I'll remind you of the lumpia. She also is very pro ICE. I was hoping she was going to let you guys know.
Very pro ICE.
Yeah, she thinks that people here are super fucking entitled and they should listen to law.
Before you run off, you're like, so you never did actually tell me what the last straw was with the lefties.
Oh, the insurrectionism. Like there's openly supporting an insurrection because the election didn't go their way, and the thing that they pretended like they were morally against. 5 fucking years we've been hearing these fucking retards talk about, oh, the insurrection was so bad, how dare they do that? And then as soon as it fucking happens again, they line right up, right behind the fucking insurrectionists, and they're lying about fucking what First Amendment, that's what fucking Jason and I were talking about earlier. All these First Amendment absolutists that are fucking, as soon as you say something they don't like, they'll ban you from their fucking channel and shit like that. They're all fucking liars.
Well, let me ask you something. What do you think about the 700 or so ballots that they found in Georgia?
Oh, it's 135,000. I thought that they can't.
Was that 100? I don't know how many it was. There's a lot that they found in Georgia that they're trying to pin on Maduro somehow.
You know,
I don't know about that specific. I know
let's not take anything we see on X as reality until it's brought.
I'm not on X. Well, I mean, I am on X. I'm just never on X.
They admitted in courts that there's 315,000 ballots in Fulton County that they can't prove were filed legitimately. And they're saying if you take our word for it and know, hey, we only let people in here with their ID, so you have to trust that we can't back this up, but it's true anyways. That to me is enough to say those votes are invalid. If you want to blame anybody, blame fucking Fulton County.
300K with no signature. That's what it was. Yeah, 300K.
That's sick.
It's fucking wild. And
maybe they can pin it on Maduro.
800,000 people in Oregon that fucking had ballots that were like supposed to be purged from the rolls. That got ballots fucking mailed to them. That's fucking crazy too.
Look, that's one of my biggest fears is dying only to vote Democrat. I mean, seriously, that's what literally happens. People rise from the dead. The zombie hordes come. Always the vote for Democrats.
I'm gonna burn my voter ID card when I die.
It would make a better Republican Party if you had the same Democratic Party to vote for, but they cannot tell the truth. And the whole time, every single one of them saying all right-wingers are liars. But how many genders are there? I don't know. I can't even define woman anymore. It's like they are living in a delusional reality most people don't side with anymore.
Another serious question. Did you catch Cool Vic and First Amenders debate the other night on Maduro?
No, First Amenders.
My God.
He's bad.
So bad. First Amender was literally making shit up. Like, so get this. You're gonna love this, Tyler. So First Amender's claim was, one of the claims is that we committed an act of war by seizing Maduro, the head of a country.
We actually did.
Well,
I would
it
agree
can't
with
be an
that.
act of war unless somebody declares war. Well, right? Like, there's no declaration of war, so it's not an act of war, right?
So you both are kind of right though. So actually getting custody of the leader of another country is a casus belli for them to declare war. They didn't do it.
No.
But it is an act of war. Technically, they're correct. However, the reality is they couldn't stop a force of 120 individuals invading their airspace and taking the supposed leader of their government, which is unelected, by the way, indicted through the Southern District of New York, which, by the way, is done by the Biden administration.
Yeah, First Amender actually admitted that Maduro was probably not the legitimate leader of the country, but he was the leader of the country, and therefore it was wrong of us to imprison him, even though he had a bounty on his head. And well, that was one thing. But the best, it was so sweet. Is he's like, well, why? We only went down there for the oil and for the natural and whatever else. And I was like, Vic, you can't let him get away with that. That's not why we went down there. We went down there because we had investors that lost. And Vic did, to his credit, he did say something about that we had lost money and we had corporations that owned all of that stuff and that was stolen from them, because he was basically accusing America of stealing Venezuela. And I'm like,
so I think
I was trying to get Vic to pay attention to chat, because the thing is that the claims that First Amendment were making